Dr. Cillier doesn't have to be stuck in TikTok chat any longer. And the board is set, and I think I will go first as the Spy Master.
Yo.
So, I am now the only person who knows which of these cards are which. I'm going to give you one-word clues so that y'all can figure it out for yourselves.
Whoa! That's crazy. Who said that? Who was that?
Let's see. Corey's going to stall a little bit.
Lewis says, early stream indeed. We're here 6 hours earlier than normal, just because every now and then we wanna give into the UK viewers, give them an earlier stream, and sometimes we have stuff going on later in the day. Last night was the first night I actually understood what was happening with Codenames X. Well, hopefully going forward, you're gonna be squared away. We're still working on that explainer video, yeah?
Yes, yeah, it just takes a long time to edit. I've been trying to finish up the graphics first.
It's one of those videos where it's going to be on our channel for a very, very long time and be relevant on our channel for a long time. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and good. Have to be up at midnight to watch usually, but now I'm here at 5. This is wild. Well, welcome in. This is why we're doing it. This is why we're doing it. For the late night viewers, they get a chance to actually not fight the sleepy demons and just watch normally. You could probably stitch one from the game creators. Are they on TikTok? Codenames creators on TikToks? Yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable when you actually know what's happening.
Understandable.
That's our goal. That's our goal, is to make sure the chat knows what's happening so that they can play along with us in the easiest possible way. Pretty sure. I'll have to look out. I'm curious to see if the game creators on TikTok. I'll have to see what they're cooking up. I guess I'll drop a quick ham gate. Gosh dang it. Alright, so it seems like in a 3-second of TikTok searching, they are on TikTok. They have no videos posted yet. So unless that's the wrong account, might not be able to stitch anything.
That's hilarious. Well, I have the first hint for us. The first hint to start us off. We are going to say pants for 3.
Pants for 3! It's nice to play this game without an elderly uncle shouting out the other team's turn. Well, Mark, you could just start shouting at us right now, and we could kind of like make that go.
I'm gonna be worming out. I'm gonna be shouting worm, revealing it right away.
Love the hat, Corey. Thank you. Ham! It's ham on the board. Show me hands. Jeans. Yeah, jeans is an easy one, Mark. Show me jeans.
That is correct. Very nice. That is one of our 9 blue field agents discovered. So far, so good.
Knee. I think knee's good. You have a knee on your pants. I like that. That makes sense. Mark, show me knee.
That is correct. Very nice. 2 of our 3 field agents have been discovered.
Lawyer, kid, smuggler, bat, scuff. Oh, you scuff your pants. Yeah, I like scuff for distressing it. Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. Mark, show me scuff.
Oh, that is not correct. Can I have the eraser?
This guy's literally never scuffed his pants before.
Literally never.
Literally not once.
My pants are actually scuff-proof.
0 because I'm not wearing pants. Oh. And what time do you call this, good sir? I call this 6 hours early. Welcome in. And no, it's not because we're playing Commander tonight, but I fucking wish it was.
So,
what's up, Norma?
Yo, Norma's here. Now that we have gotten an incorrect guess, now that you guys have guessed wrong, that automatically ends the turn, and the red team gets to reveal one of theirs for free. So since you guessed a red team, and now the turn's over, 2 red teams are going to be on the board. I am going to reveal... Let's see, I'm going to say... Tractor.
Tractor! No!
Tractor belongs to the red team. Now I gotta think of a new hint for you.
I think you were thinking cuff. I've never heard someone scuff their pants. No. You can scuff your pants. You can scuff them up. It might just be like a dialect thing, but that is definitely a thing. That's not me just pulling it out of the ether, alright? Smuggler, since they may hide stuff in the pants. You smuggling stuff in your pants. I don't know where I'm going with this bit. I had a route I wanted to take with it, and then I aborted at the last second.
Wow.
So, scuff, like when they scuff along the ground. Yeah, exactly. When they scuff along the ground if they're not hemmed. 0 because it's a size. Are there size 0 pants? Lawyers wear pants? Okay.
Tony used to wear pants.
Mystique says, I'm sad I'll miss the stream. Hi, bye. Don't worry, you can always watch the YouTube live later. Bye-bye. And hi. I mean, not me, but some people. Hockey pants. There's 0, 0, 0, and 000 pants. Do I just not know pant sizes, or is that not American? Mark, elaborate.
Those are pant sizes.
Fuck, I'm just stupid then.
Specifically, they're women's sizes.
That's why. All right, we found it. The Aztec invented pants. Yeah, all right. Women's pants. Chat, this might shock you. I'm not shopping women's sizes very often. I wouldn't know. American women's sizes, women's sizes.
Let's see.
Pants made in China.
Let's go with an interesting one.
The Aztec were lizard men, so it's lizard. All right.
Let's get a little regional with this.
Who says, what does a size 0 even mean? I thought size referred to an actual measurement. That's what I thought, which is why I'm confused. Posh says, hey Corey. Hey, how's it going?
I got an interesting
Tight
hint for
pants.
you. Okay. Your hint is going, and I might have to explain this one to some of our East Coast viewers. Lightning bug for 3.
That's crazy that we did a earlier stream specifically for the people who weren't on the East Coast, and now you're giving an East Coast centric hint.
Yo, Lisa Star sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Lisa Star. Good to see ya. Lightning bugs, for those who don't know, are also called fireflies.
Fireflies.
They are little harmless bugs that fly around and the ends of their tails glow. They are very beautiful.
Opposite of a waterfall. I'm seeing a lot of nights. That makes sense. They come out at night. Show me night.
That is correct. Very nice. Very nice. That is 3 of our 9 field agents discovered.
All right. Ray, because that's the name of the lightning bug from The Princess and the Frog. The question is, does Mark know that? Does Mark know that? Lightning bugs are southern, and that's it's a southern movie, Louisiana. I think Ray is a pretty good bet. Mark, show me Ray.
Princess and the Who? That is correct. That is correct. That is 4. 4 of our field agents discovered.
Lizard and bats, because both of them eat them, I think is not bad. Cabin? Why cabin? Just because you see a lot of fireflies around your cabin, like aesthetically? Camping? Camping on the board? Smuggler, part, China, lizard. No camping, just cabin and camping. Bats also fly. Bats are fly. Fly as hell.
They fly now.
They fly now. They've been flying for a while, Mark. I hate to break this to you.
Yeah, so have the stormtroopers. Okay.
Cabin means camping. Camping is in summer. Summer is lightning bugs. That might be a few too many leaps of logic for me. Not saying it's not sound. I'm just nervous going off rip saying that. I think we pass. Because I think cabin, bat, and lizard are all equally likely. Kids catch lightning bugs. Oh God, that's also true. I just say we pass. There's too many likely ones. I don't wanna get an incorrect one. We already guessed one red. I'm just gonna pass.
Passing for now?
Yeah.
All right, time to reveal red field agent. Bat. Let's get that one out of the way.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yep. All right, back to me.
We really did do a 12 p.m. live. We're here. We're here early. We're rocking. Lizard is a clear one though. Is it defect because the glowing is a mutation? All right. Yeah. What about pants? That is true. We are still missing one from pants. Which one was that red card?
Bat.
Bat was the red card you just put on. Testing it out if the TikTok strike is still active. I highly doubt it's going to come into case, but if not, it's tomorrow and not today.
No, they're talking about the restriction from yesterday.
Oh! Yeah, we should be fine.
All right, your next hint is going to be place for 2.
Place for 2! Oh, cabin? We got secret streamed yesterday. Because of an unfortunate wavelength card, we believe. China, Aztec, I think cabin. Guys, because cabin works. People wanted to say cabin before for bad. But China. Let's go with China.
China. That is correct. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. Not too bad. Only 3 red ones on the board so far.
Aztec, yeah. Aztec is not a place. There are people who wanted to do Aztec, but that's not a place. That's a people.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for the heart, me, Jillian.
Cabin. I think cabin too. Because Aztec's not a place, it's a people, but cabin is a place. Mark, show me cabin.
That's a miss.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You heard us debating cabin, and you said place for 2.
You're crazy. I'm going to
That's true. That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
I'm going to reveal lawyer as belonging to the red team. Definitely worm.
Somebody was saying order for 2 would be alphabet and lawyer. Not anymore. Can't do that one. Bus or taxi for place. What else would be a place here? Is Mark just stupid and thinks Aztec is a place? It's possible. Wouldn't put it past him, quite frankly. Yo, where's Monday episode? It should be up there. Mark thinks Aztec is a place. That's my guess. That's my theory. Aztec was in Aztlan, but same as saying French. Yeah, but that's my thing though. French isn't a place. If you said place and French was on the board, I wouldn't guess it because that's a people. That's not a place.
I would personally.
All right, Chad. I think I know what the other one was. Alphabetize. Now, are you saying alphabetize just because it's fun to say, or because you think it fits with one of them? Taxi and bus could both take you places. I think so. I think that's not a bad hit. You don't have to think logically. You have to think like Mark. That's a good point. That's a good point. We don't have to think logically. We just have to get into his mind, which is a scary place that I don't like to be. It's a people, but it's in Mexico. Yeah, but the hint wasn't Mexico. The hint was place. Parts should be places in like in a section. True. Hello, Chandler. How you doing? If you were saying kid because they catch bug, then French because France isn't a big stretch. No, I think those are different enough. I think, because here's the thing, right? Kids catching lightning bugs, I guess specifically in the East Coast, is a very big thing. It's a very well-known thing. When you say lightning bug, the first thing that comes to my mind is kids catching lightning bugs, right? That's the first thing. Whereas French is language. Like, you're saying that a word that means a language and a word that means the place are the same thing, and that is the same thing as a kid just catching, like...
Recession for infinite.
Recession for infinite? I don't see now on the board. Honey, Aztec, hockey, smuggler, part taxi. Honey is a place too. Stockholder. That's, yeah, Mark, show me stockholder.
That is correct. Very nice. That is 6 of our 9 field agents discovered.
All right, chat. Despite my protest, reset 0, 0, 0. Okay, all right. Chat like 0. Mark, show me 0.
0. That is correct. Very nice. That is 2. Sorry, not 2. 7.
7.
7 of our 9 field agents discovered. We have 2 left.
Smuggler, dunk. Chat, I think we gotta go Asgard. All right, I think Asgard. Jesus Christ, holy! Like too much Marvel Snap, dude. I think I gotta go Aztec. Excuse me. I think we gotta go Aztec. Defect. I like defect because that kind of works for pants. Like I can see the logic. Kids because y'all were kids during the last major recession. Defect because the recession happens when there's mistakes in leaderships. Aztecs had a hard recession. I'm thinking we rip the Aztec. We take off the bandage now. We know it's going to be Aztec, right? Defect, smuggler, kid. Lizard, tariffs. Tariffs not on the board. Aztec had a hard recession. I read that already, but that's so true. I'm gonna do it. Mark, show me Aztec.
Dude, they were suffering hard in that recession. They were messed up during that recession, let me tell you. They're like, we're so broke, we gotta start building pyramids and dying.
All right, and I think kid is a safe bet for the last one. Kids cause lightning bugs, kid size pants, kids in the recession. You know, Mark, show me kid.
One left. You're gonna go for kid?
I'm gonna go for kid.
That is correct. Very nice. Very nice. That is all 9 field agents discovered. The assassin, I was sweating nervously. The assassin was in fact Smuggler.
Whoa!
Smugglers can put things in their pants.
I hope they don't.
Way to go. Woo! Yeah, very impressive first round.
Huge.
Yes, yes. Oops.
Sorry, I have a thing of cream cheese I gotta put away.
No. Call him Jimmy Cream Cheese.
They call me Jimmy Creamed. They call me
Well, how the scoring works for this game is our score is based off how many red field agents remain undiscovered. So, 3 red field agents ended up on the board, meaning our final score for the first round of the afternoon stream is 5-5.
Whoa!
Wow, that is a very nice first score.
Way better than I was expecting.
Yeah, honestly. Very good, everyone.
I said I thought it was 4. I thought it was 4.
Oh, you know, it is. I think I accidentally unrevealed one.
Wow.
Was one
Tractor.
of them Dunk? Oh, Tractor was covered. Okay, yeah, you're right. Our final score is 4. Thank you, everyone. There's a little glitch with my graphic. It removed Tractor when I tried to remove the Smuggler card.
Well, it's because smugglers ride tractors.
I need to look into that. I'm gonna take a quick picture of my stream deck so that I know to hot fix that after stream.
Smugglers ride tractors, after all.
Believe it or not, every once in a while stuff goes wrong with this graphic system.
Hello, and how do you play this game?
Well, how you play this game is there are 9 blue field agents that we are trying to discover, okay? There are 9 blue cards along this board, and it's our job to figure out which ones are the blue ones. How do we figure it out? Well, one of us, about to be Corey, is the spy master, and they know the answers. They know which cards are which. They know which are red, which cards are blue, which are red, which are just misses, and they are going to give us 1-word hints to guide us towards finding the blue cards. And the hints are going to come in the form of 1 word followed by a number. So, just for example, if somebody gave the hint lightning bug during that last one, it'd be connecting 3 words that have to do with lightning bugs, which in this case would be night, because they come out at night. It would be ray, not because of that Princess and the Frog stuff, but because they emit rays of light from their bottom.
You're lucky then, buddy.
And kid, because kids catch fireflies. But if you guess wrong, if you say something like, oh, bats eat lightning bugs, and guess bat, ooh, that is a miss. And guessing incorrectly automatically ends the turn, and it allows the red team to take a turn, and they get to reveal one for free. The goal of the game is to get as little red agents on the board as possible.
All right. Swag.
All right, Corey is going to be the spy master now. There is a new board set up. Make sure Corey can get the stream deck here.
We should have known he wouldn't know that because it's a Disney film and Mark hates Disney. That's so true!
Spittin', that's correct.
Do you think that steak from Price is Wrong is still on sale? It might be. You can go check it out. Give it a little Google, grab it, it could be yours. I think it was a pretty good price.
Score to beat is 4. We ended the last game with 4 red field agents being discovered. That is what we are trying to beat now.
You hit Rand already?
Yes, okay, the board's set. Board's completely set.
Yeah, but did you hit Rand after you said it?
Okay, go back to the page that isn't the board.
Yeah.
We're not doing Rand right now. We are prepping board 3, and then eventually prepping board 4.
Gotcha. All right, look at that chat, fancy.
Hates Disney, total opposite of a Disney adult, lol. I would hope so. Yo, Ashton sent 5 goats. Thank you so much, Ashton. Appreciate that. Sorry, it's a little bit late reading it. Let's see, what words are on this board? We have internet, Bob. Ooh, Bob's back. It's a compliment, really. Being the opposite of a Disney adult, I'm assuming, unless you're referencing something else. Spaghetti Supreme says, holy shit, my gut, you fucking busted it. Some laughing, crying emojis. Interesting. I don't get this game. Well, it is easy to figure out. Yo, Aaron sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Aaron. The objective of the game is to figure out where our blue field agents are hidden. So some of these cards will have this little blue cover that goes over top of them. There are 9 of them on this board that we're trying to figure out. Corey knows which ones are which, and he will give us 1-word clues so we can piece words together to figure out which are which. Yo, Aaron just subscribed for the first time. Wow. Holy moly. Thank you so much, Aaron. Appreciate the support. Aaron has become a subscriber, which gives them access to exclusive emojis, and also they will have a little meep next to their name. And as you know, our logo is the red pawn that you can see in our profile picture. We wanted to add that to these subscriber names, but they don't have a red pawn emoji, so we went with the next best thing, a red prawn. So that is why all of our subscribers have a little shrimp next to their names.
You telling me a subscriber fried this shrimp?
You're telling me. Says, be patient with watching the game. I didn't get it either, but I got it last night and now I enjoy it. Easier to watch. Yeah, once you figure it out. Aaron says, ha ha ha, showing off the red prawn and the meep. We're having this discussion the other day, but apparently Roadrunner says beep beep, not meep meep.
Beep beep.
And I was heartbroken. Yo, Airhole has subscribed for the first time as well.
Woo!
Holy moly, thank you so much. Thank you for the support.
Hell yeah, man. Mark, this is so happy. This is so great. I'm so excited. Depression for 2.
I wasn't gonna read this comment, but Backup said, why does that person seem very unhappy to be on the live?
I was getting into the mindset.
He was method acting.
No, it wasn't method acting. It was all a ruse.
Lag. Okay, you're not telling us stream is lagging, you're saying lag as your guess. Okay. Tissue for your tears. Millionaire. Tissue? A lot of people saying tissue. Toast, because that's all we'll eat when depressed. Okay, all right, I can see the logic a little bit. Swing because of mood swings. Ooh, that sounds like something Corey would say. That's a total Corey move right there.
Dude, what the heck, man? That's a total Corey, dude.
Aaron says lag and tissue. Okay. Mood swings is a better reason than mine. Okay, all right. We're gonna do tissues first, and then we're gonna come to swing. Corey, show me tissue.
Tissue!
Woo! The issue is your tissue.
I need to fly.
And swing, tablet-like medication. Secret scream inbound. I can't be talking about medication anymore. No.
Did you not learn your lesson, Mark?
All right, I think swing makes a whole lot of sense. Corey, show me swing.
Woo!
Here we go. That is 2 of our 9 field agents discovered right off the bat. No need to toast marry it, as people might say. Let's just pass.
Just pass. All right, I am going to reveal on the red team. Bat.
Ooh, okay. Bat was on the last board too. Okay, that was one of the few repeats. I think Bat just appears on my list multiple times.
Wow.
But these things happen.
These things happen. We're playtesting. We're trying to get it together.
Internet, because it's what you're on when you're depressed. Is internet on here? Oh, it is. That kind of makes sense. It's kind of makes sense. Internet feeds into many people's depression. Maybe we got lucky with swing. Let's see. There's interesting discussions happening on YouTube chat.
All right, Mark. Since I got rid of Bat, I can say this now.
Okay.
Batman for 3.
Batman for 3. Riddler, definitely. Clown, because the Joker. Batman's real name, sorry, this is a bit of a spoiler, is Bob. So you could go.
No, dude! I haven't gotten that far in the comics yet.
Norma says millionaire. Earl of Haas says millionaire. Rose says millionaire. Oh, I'm seeing so many millionaires. I see one Bob supporter. Corey, show me millionaire. Whoa! Whoa! Bob Wayne. That's his name. He's Bob Wayne.
On God, sometimes you just miss words on the board. On God. And that's for real, chat. That's for real.
I can't blame Corey. That happens. That happens.
Chat, it's an early stream. I haven't had my coffee yet. The sun was in my eyes.
Diana actually points out he's a billionaire, not a millionaire.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So let's look at what the actual three probably are. I'm definitely looking at clown.
Before you do that, I'm gonna reveal internet.
Oh, good thing we missed that one. I'm looking at clown, riddle, and what would be the third one? Queen, maybe? He has fought the Queen of Hearts before. He's the champion. Spy? He's not a spy, though. He's a detective. Notably a detective. I'm back. Mark, stop throwing. Okay, that one wasn't on me. Tower, like Wayne Tower. Champion, because he's the hero. Let's keep all these in our back pocket. I think the bike, because he has the bat bike. To the bat bike.
To the bat bike. Let's see. Gotta think. Oh, brain empty.
Is the bat cave in the side of a mountain? Is Wayne Manor on a mountain? Because the bat cave's under Wayne Manor. I think, if I'm not mistaken, when they show the plane taken off in one of the Nolan trilogies, it looks like it's coming out of a cliff face, more so than a mountain. If I'm remembering correctly, I may be thinking of Tony Stark. Don't try the third one. Yo, Megan sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Megan. All right, champion and tower do both make sense to me, but if we're out of clues for any other guess, riddle and clown are like in the bag.
All right. This is a fucking wacky one.
I'm not a stick man myself, just a friend of the chat. The bat cave enters under a mountain. Okay, thank you, friend of Yeshua. And Hayden says behind a waterfall. Depends on the adaptation. Mark's a big clown guy. What the hell? That wasn't even a hint.
All right. For 3. Dissolve.
Dissolve. Ooh, I don't even watch Batman, so don't listen to me. Dissolve. Interesting. Cardboard dissolves in water. Tablet. Oh, maybe he was going for the depression tablet thing. Tablet makes a whole lot of sense. Rainwater can dissolve things. Toast maybe dissolves. Tablet makes a whole lot of sense. Corey, show me tablet.
Tablet! Woo!
That may have been one for depression, and we got lucky with our guesses. Cardboard. Yo, Earl of Haas showing off one of these exclusive subscriber emojis. Toast Mary, send it. Not yet. Cardboard makes more sense. Corey, show me cardboard.
Show you cardboard!
Wow. Okay, we'll have to Toast Mary it next.
That's unfortunate.
We'll have to Toast Mary it.
That's unfortunate. I'm gonna show you bike.
Bike? Oh, it wasn't the bat bike.
It was not the bat bike.
We need Codenames spies as emojis. That is a very good idea. I have a list of emojis that I want, and I will add that to my list. I wanted to commission an artist for them, but I haven't been able to get in contact with the artist as of late. So I will, probably this weekend, either look into other artists or have Corey draw something in the meantime.
Yo.
What does the green shirt guy mean? What? What do you mean?
I think you're talking about the civilian on the board.
Oh, I thought they were talking about my shirt because it's like greenish blue.
Well, that means you're a swinger.
Yeah, the shirt means I'm a swinger because the upside down pineapples. I really like the color of the shirt, guys. I didn't know about the pineapple thing. Anyway, The green shirt guy is a miss. This is not a point against us, but it does end our turn. So the unfortunate thing is it ends our turn, the red team gets to reveal one, but the benefit is we've removed a card from the board, so less options to consider now. Yeah, the civilian, okay. Knockoff Rhett and Link. No, it is Timu Rhett and Link.
Wish Rhett and Link if you're feeling a little spicy.
Yes, we did have Rhett and Link guest star on the 1st of this month. They filled in for us. We were feeling a little sick, so Rhett and Link came in.
Yeah, so nice of them.
April Fool's Eve. Yeah, there is that classic spy emoji. That is a default standard emoji. It's actually what we use in the title. If you're on TikTok, I think you can see like a title up here. We use that little spy emoji when we're doing Codenames, and we do the shouting face emoji when we're playing Wavelength. Also, I still have absolutely no clue how to change the title of our TikTok stream while we're live. There's no title? What? Are you joshing me? Are you jorking my chain right now?
Don't say jorking your chain. Do not say jorking your chain.
That's how the saying goes. That's how the saying goes. How do I add a title? I'm so upset that I can't figure out TikTok titles.
In the club, straight up jorking it, haha, and by it, let's just say, my chains.
There's a title until you join the live. Thank you, Joe Spill.
Yeah. Oh, that's the description.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. I can see the title. Okay, it might be device specific as well. That's interesting. A version where we help the spy master. That could be fun. We could try that. I need to figure out a way to show you guys which words are which without revealing to one of us which words are which. It's doable, it'll take a lot of work, I'm being honest. But I could probably make it happen.
Mark, it's an early stream. Let's get fucking wacky with it, man.
Okay.
Let's get zany.
All right.
Pull for infinite.
Pull for infinite. When you pick all the blue, red first when it's your turn or as you go. So when it's our turn, we're trying to guess all of the blues, but if we miss, it ends our turn, and once our turn is ended, a red one gets to be revealed, if that's what you're asking. I might be misunderstanding. Push and pull. Back, as in pull back. Try pack. Pack? I think they probably meant back. Pull. Let's go with the obvious ones first. We're gonna come back to push or back. I think both those could work. But let's go with riddle first. Corey, show me riddle.
Riddle!
That is correct. Very nice. That is 4 discovered. Cool. Let's go with clown next.
Clown!
Very nice. If you're confused why I went riddle and clown, we missed 3 hints for Batman earlier, so I'm getting those out of the way. We have infinite guesses. Pull is the clue, babe. Okay. Pull. Yeah. Pull is the clue. Does back make sense for pull? A few people said back, but a lot more people said push. Like if it was push, would you say shove? Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. Push, back. I feel like I'm gonna be stupid no matter which one I choose. I'm leaning towards push a lot, but we're still looking for some for dissolve as well. He's probably going rainwater, because that was one we were missing. Whatever, I'm on the push side. Corey, show me push. Push! Okay, thank goodness. Vindication.
Push pull, man.
It was, I know, but so many people were saying back. I didn't want to, Push flagpole. Okay, there may have only been 1 for the clue pull, so we should consider the ones we're missing for dissolve. We're missing 2 for dissolve, and we're still missing 1 for Batman. Hail, Toast Mary, as people are saying. Toast Mary and probably rainwater toast. At least the star has never been wrong. Toast Mary, show me toast.
You set him up for that. That's fucked up. You set him up for that. You really just alley-ooped them for that one.
Oh, they make fun of my shirts a lot.
All right.
Probably rainwater.
Let's go with...
Mark throwing now. No, it was a valid guess. Toast dissolves.
Let's get rid of back.
Back. Look, I didn't think it was back, but so many people were saying it. I'm like, oh, I don't know, everyone. Hello, Ben Studstill 007. Welcome in, welcome. We are playing some Codenames.
That's...
Mark is absolutely throwing. It was a valid guess. Multiple people were saying it. That's amazing. It's always Mark throwing until I pick your hint and it ends up being wrong.
007, you said.
Pushing back against the pushback. Queen for Batman, Harley Quinn. I
What
should
a
be working right
coincidence. 007. Because that's the clue.
now. 007! Alright.
007 it's all on theme!
Ben Studstill, whatever you say is right. That's what that means. Why does everybody say 007, lol? Because it reminds us of a famous spy. Spy. Alright, guess Batman was a spy after all. Corey, show me spy. Woo! There, very nice. That is 7 of the 9 field agents discovered. 2 left. Got another one for 007. Interesting. He's a Disney queen, princess, right? Because Disney acquired the rights to James Bond. So he's a Disney princess, making him a queen once the ruler dies.
Wait, hold on. I was tracking the Disney princess thing. Does 007 become the queen once the ruler dies?
Yeah.
Is that British law?
Oh wait, queen because he's British. That probably makes more sense than the tirade I was going on. Smith, maybe yeah, his real name is Bob. He goes Bob.
James Bob.
Notably, he does do that. Bond Bob.
James Bob.
All right, we're still missing one for dissolve. Corey, show me rainwater.
Rainwater.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. 1 left. The hint is 007. Do we think he's the champion? Beach cause women. He do be doing that.
It is. I do be doing that though.
Is dog on the board? That guy's a dog. Queen. All right. One of the movies is in a mountain. I'm going to set it to a poll. I'm gonna set it to a poll, so it's not my fault, it's gonna be your fault, okay? Personally, I would choose Queen. I will throw my hat in the ring and say Queen, but the options are going to be Queen, what were the others?
The new
Beach. Add an option, Mountain, because one movie took place in a mountain, maybe. And anything else? Smith, like a Smith and Wesson. Champion, that makes more sense. Champion. All right, final hint. Final red spy we're looking for. Let's go for it. Your voice is being heard on TikTok at least. Your options are Queen, Beach, Mountain, and Champion.
No, says the New Zealand viewers, just me, is thankful for the early stream. Very entertaining. You're welcome.
Yes. Glad to help.
We like to throw a bone to the people on the other side of the pond.
Our polls on
As our
YouTube,
UK viewers would say.
sometimes, but not this poll. Unfortunately. 30 seconds left. Queen is in the lead right now, but Champion has some sizable votes.
It's Queen if you even care. YouTube, we're sorry. It's on me. Blame me, YouTube. I'm your champion. I've lost.
Champion makes way more sense for the Batman one than Spy did. But this isn't Spy, it's 007. He is the champion of champions when it comes to spies.
007.
All right, 1 second left. The poll is over. Corey, show me Queen.
Error.
All right, wasn't my fault.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win unless I somehow fuck up this clue for one. We're gonna win. Just to be clear, let's get rid of Smith.
Smith. No! His name was Smith. Bob Smith.
Bob Smith. No, I can't give name for due now.
Why would it be Queen? Because he's British. There's a literal Batman mountain. Quick, Robin, to the Bat Mountain. I remember that episode.
Hold on, I have to think about how I'm gonna word this.
Mark's logic last night, it's Bob. Bond. Dude, you know, no disrespect to people named Bob, but I don't think you'd make a good secret agent.
What the hell? Yeah, what kind of code name is Bob? That's Agent Bob over there.
Name's Bob Bond. Tower, because the company he works for is in a tower. Bob Smith would be an amazing code name. Yeah, he should go by Robert Bond, honestly.
No, Bob Bond was my father. Call me Robert.
Robert Bond goes hard.
Mark for 1. Medalist.
Medalist? Is Full Metal on the board?
Full Metal Alchemy.
Full Metal Medalist. Champion. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, medalists could, like, win their medal up on a mountain. Medalist Bob. Alright, show me champion. Woo!
God.
Very nice.
Champion, if you even care about YouTube chat opinion.
Okay, Norma, I've been reading YouTube chat this whole time.
Famous 40-time gold medalist Bob. Woo!
You know, Bob Phelps, famous Olympic swimmer, the champion.
Hey, Mark, you want to know what the assassin was? Mm-hmm. It was Mountain.
It was Mountain. We're discussing that one a lot.
I said that man, not that cave.
Oh, okay. There's also, wait, Bobby Fischer. That's a Bob who's a champion.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
All right.
Still think the clue should have been Queen for champion. We are the champions. We couldn't say Queen until Queen was off the board.
I could have done it for the last one though.
That would have messed me up.
I think I would have gotten shot.
I would have chopped you straight in the throat. Logan James sent a GG. Thank you so much, Logan James. Well, okay, very nice. So our score is determined by how many red field agents remain undiscovered. There were 5 red field agents that made their way onto the board, meaning our final score for this round is 3.
No.
3, not bad. Not bad at all. Queen sings, we are the champions. I'm aware, I'm aware.
Would have been fitting for the last one too.
So the last one, no throat chopping. Fair enough. Well, we couldn't say because Queen wasn't taken off to like the last. Actually, no, it was taken off a little bit earlier. I misread.
Well, they were talking about the last one. I could have done it for the last
Okay.
clue. Queen for 1.
Fair enough. Very nice. Not bad at all. It's
Not bad at
gonna be my turn to be this. Oh, Tower was also red. Oh, we're talking about Tower a lot.
Yeah, I was confident you were gonna pick it though. I knew.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, you take this. You can keep your line. I don't like doing the line because I write big, so I just write it at the bottom.
That's fucked up, man.
So, I'm going to generate a new board for us. Yo, Bunny May sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Bunny May. And as I make this new board, I will let everyone know. If you're enjoying this, if you're having fun watching stream, having a fun time playing along, would like to see more, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help with the channel. Our new like goal, unfortunately, is 6,969.
Yo, follower goal! Yeah, 69! Yeah! 69, coming on!
Thank you, Earl of Haas, for the sunglasses. Very well timed.
Perfect timing.
Very well timed there.
No, it's not nice yet. We haven't hit it. We gotta hit it first.
Yes.
We gotta hit it first. That's important.
But the new goal is, unfortunately, 69.
Yeah!
Okay.
We fought for that one.
We did. Let's see. Yo, holy moly, Aaron sent a hat and mustache. Holy crap, thank you so much.
So nice it's in there twice.
So nice it's in there twice. All right, the new board has been generated. We are waiting for the next one. This all looks right. This is a new board, right? No queen on there. Yes, this is correct. Very nice. It is now my turn to be the spy master. And we need to figure out...
I'm not beating the sleepy guy allegations today, I'll tell you what.
Jimmy Sleep over here.
Jimmy Sleep, Jan Mary, send it! Mark, show me jam!
It's jam on the board. Oh, yeah, jam and berry.
Listen, I took Lisa's word. Never steer me wrong. Queen is on there. Womp womp. Look at that, Mark. Repeating words.
Okay. Wait, what's a repeat?
Queen.
All right. Queen might be a repeat. Let me take a picture of that as well to fix. I need to make sure these are repeat words and not my system somehow failing, because that would suck ass if my system failed. There are still some kinks to work out. It's a very, very kinky system, as they say.
You can't say that after we set our new follower goal of 6969. You're priming the audience. Make it ham. We can't just make every word we don't want on there twice ham, all right? We can't do it every time. What's Eureka? That's like when you come up with an idea. You go, Eureka! I've come up with it. You know, famously, what was it? Albert Eureka Stein say that? Yeah. Yeah.
Google something real quick. Keep stalling.
All right, I'll keep stalling. Give me corset for 3 and brunette constrictor streamline. That's good. That's good.
Okay. All right. I got
Or vacuum brand.
I got an awful hint. The worst hint. Nobody's seen a hint worse than this. I'm going to say your hint is going to be Costco guys for 3.
Costco! Boom! Is Boom on the board? Chat, please tell me Boom is on the board right now. I don't see it, chat. I don't see it. No! No!
It's on the board.
Is it?
Bottom right.
Boom! Mark, show me Boom!
Boom! That is correct! That is one of our field agents discovered out of 9. Very nice, very nice.
Hey, so sorry to hear about your new follower goal. Here's 69 big booms.
69 new followers. It's gotta be Boom twice more, actually.
Yeah, good point. Mark, show me Boom 2 more times.
Boom!
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 Boom! Big justice. Show me big.
That is correct!
Yeah!
Very nice. Yo, Earl of House had to let him cook, and Rebecca sent a heart me. Thank you so much.
Save some room for the Rizzler. Queen, because I bet he calls his wife Queen. Yeah, Mark, show me Rizzler.
Show me Rizzler.
Show me Rizzler. Goofy.
Boom.
Thumbs up. Chew with they give thumbs up. They give it big booms, not thumbs up. Chew. Because they eat their food. Because they're testing all of the Costco brand items. They chew it up. Mark, show me chew.
That is correct. That is correct. That is 3 of our 9 field agents discovered. Whew, and it is time for a red one to be revealed, assuming you're passing.
Yeah, passing. Unless we really desperately want to take the Jam Mary. But I think it's just a vocal minority really wants the Jam Mary right now. So I am gonna say, well, hold on. There are some Jam dissenters. I'll give a chance for the Jam dissenters to come in. All right, but I think I'm gonna pass.
Jam belongs to the red team.
Why would you take our phone away? Why would you take our phone away?
My bad.
Why would you take our phone away like
My
that?
bad. Sorry.
You just could have let us have it, man. You could have just let us have it.
Mm-hmm.
You could have let us screwed ourselves eventually. Rigged, no, boo. It makes sense though when you think about it, because Jam is red. So, makes sense. Just really keep it in canon. Jam betrayal. Nino, fun please.
Okay, alright. It's a red card. I had to reveal a red one anyway.
Early stream. Just pretend that was the red card he uncovered. Well, it was the red card he uncovered because I said pass. So we're good. We're good.
Yes, you said pass, not guess.
Blueberry jam? What do you mean? Jam can be multicolored, all right? Jam can be red strawberry jam. Hello, ever heard of it? Also, blueberry jam is purple. I'll fight you on that. No elaboration. Boom, boom. Chat, what do you think the Costco guys are up to right now? I'm seeing the Rizzler pop into more and more ads, more and more like mainstream style ads, and it makes me sad because the normal crowd's getting a hold of him, and I think they're at Costco. That's probably a safe bet. I think most of the time if you have to guess where they're at and you say Costco, you're going to be right. Just like in the name, it kind of insinuates that, right? What are you gonna do? God, you know what? Small tangent. Freaking love Costco, dude. I'm number one. I'm Costco executive member over here. I freaking love Costco. They got the most delicious food court I've ever seen. All right. Oh my God. Give me a $10 giant ass pizza any day of the week, baby. I love everything they sell in there. Oh, huge Costco enjoyer. I think we need one round of just guessing with no clues to get it out of our system.
It's not every round. Ignore the clues and do whatever.
How come you guys are streaming early? Just cause. We felt like it. 100% Costco pizza. I'm telling you, Costco pizza's goated. BJ's here. Ain't nothing wrong with BJ's. It just ain't Costco. Just straight facts. Where I live, they just barely open their doors. Well, you've been blessed. You've been blessed. You have the access to the Costco anytime you want it.
Ooh, okay, all right. I think I got a good one. All right. I'm going to say rock for 3.
Rock, rock, rock. Rock for 3. Costco hot dogs are elite. Rock for 3. Queen, radio, school, grass, Queen, Egypt. Hi to France, Cole, Queen, Punk. Queen. I think Queen. We were talking about Queen earlier. Mark's got Queen on the brain. Mark, show me Queen. We were talking about Queen not even 10 minutes ago. How have you forgotten so quickly?
Because there are other words on this board, Corey. Time to reveal yet another red one. Let's see. What are we gonna reveal? Let's say...
Come on, dude.
Streamline belongs to the red team. And your hint is going to be education for 0.
Come on! Come on! Oh my God!
Education for 0.
No, it's not school. It's not school. 0 means there are no words on the board that relate to it. So it cannot be school. It cannot be school. Radio, punk and coal, please, Corey. All right, punk rock. Mark, show me punk.
Oh my God, how can you say Queen? Oh my God, it makes so much sense. I'm like, punk rock's a thing.
Just because punk rock is literally a thing does not mean Queen the band is also not a thing.
I don't even... You know, it's hard to give clues, especially when you just jump to the first band that you think of. There's so many other words.
It's literally one of the most famous rock bands of all time that we were talking about not even 10 minutes ago. What do you mean first band that you think of?
That's a you thing, not a me thing.
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. Cole.
Yo, Jono sent a rose, Earl of Haas sent a TGIF, and Jono sent another rose. Thank you so much. Oh, and Earl of Haas sent a W. Thank you.
Beat Radio Cole. Beat Radio Cole Grass. Cole is a rock, yeah? Cole's a rock. Beaten Radio. Maybe he was going with the double meaning. He was talking about Cole the Rock and Beat. No Cole.
No Cole.
Didn't you already use your guesses for this round? We found out that 0 actually means infinite.
Yeah, 0 gives you infinite guesses. It's a total cheater word. OPAF.
I told you to change it to ham. Good point. Mark, if you would have changed Queen to ham, we wouldn't be having this problem.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
All right. I think it's poll time.
Poll time.
Poll time. YouTube, I'm making sure you guys get this one. All right, don't worry. Don't you worry, YouTube.
All right. Let's see.
And as a matter of fact, YouTube, you're going to get it before TikTok does. Haha.
Why are you just not telling me what the entries are?
No, I can. But I already submitted the poll.
What is it?
Beat, coal, radio, and pass.
Oops, beat, cool.
What is it with you guys and numbers that don't mean numbers? Hey, listen, that's not on us.
You know, I played by the original rules, the rules of what I thought it was, of 0, meaning you get 1 hint because it's always the number plus 1. And then somebody was like, actually, I think you should get unlimited guesses. I'm like, that's such malarkey. And I point out the rule book, and they were right. They were right. It says it in the rule book that we get unlimited guesses.
Crazy that you portrayed them as the soy jack when they were right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Of course I'm portraying them as the soy jack. It wasn't my perspective.
Me, the epic Giga Chad.
Me, the Giga Chad, being dead wrong.
Early stream today? Yeah! Is that Chad Corey? No, couldn't be.
Oh, is that Shmev in chat?
Is that
Good to
Chad
see ya,
Shmev?
Since when do you follow rules?
Freaking never, dude. Literally never.
Believe it or not, the wavelength thing is also following the letter of the rules. We did not make that up.
They will never believe us. We will be the criminals in their eyes forever.
Please, please, it's only worth 3
You gotta
points.
believe us.
All right, 1 second left on the poll. The results are in. Radio won by over 10 votes.
Really?
They ended with 14. Cole was in second with 4. Then Beat with 1 and Pass with 1.
All right, Mark, show me radio.
Radio. Hey, do they play rock on the radio? They do. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. The clue is education for 0, but you're basically guessing off my previous hint, which was rock for 3.
Rock.
Rock, 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 rock. Fire, fire, fire.
Should I buy the stick gun and post it in the Discord all? Absolutely. If that stick's available, get it. It's calling out to you. It's meant to be. All right. Was how many was it for rock? 3?
3.
We said punk. We said radio.
Is lobster on the board? You should guess lobster.
Lobster. Rock lobster. It's definitely not School of Rock. I think it's Cole. I know that Cole was the second most one. I think Mark, show me Cole.
Cole! Woo! Very nice. That is 6. You're technically never out of guesses until you pass.
I think we're gonna pass this time.
Going to pass. All right. It is time to reveal yet another red field agent. Let's see. What are we gonna do?
Why do guesses have to be limited to what's on the board? Great question. We're still trying to figure that one out.
Fair enough.
Well, actually, no, we know, because if we didn't, people would say ham literally every time.
I'm gonna reveal calculator. It's belonging to the red team.
No! Well, education for 0, so that's not too surprising. What's up, Chill Pup? Ellie says beat. Might be. Beat. All right, you only have to say it once. We got it the first time. Worm. Mark, show me worm.
No.
God damn it. No. That's true. If we let chat say things that aren't on the board, they're always either going to say worm or ham or jam or berry.
All right, we're gonna go with an interesting one here. This is going to be a classic Mark throw, in case I had this wrong.
What? Classic Mark throw. No. Mark never throws. Not once. Not once has Mark ever thrown.
Grapevine for 2, not 3. 2.
Grapevine for 2. Berries grow on a grapevine.
2. Grapevine for 2.
Right? Are grapes berries? I think so. I think grapes are berries, yeah? Mr. Blimby for 5. Berry. Ham.
Ham does grow.
Show me
on
ham.
vine.
No, I think berry's a safe bet. Grapes are close enough to berries. Show me berry.
That is correct.
Banana is a berry? Dude, these botanists really just be making shit up, I think. I think they look at a piece of vegetation, and whatever they think is the furthest from the actual definition, they pick it just to fuck with us.
Does Mark think they are?
They probably grow in midsummer. Midsummer beet. Do you beet grapevines? Are you still stuck on the rock clue? Did we get punk? I think we got rock for 3, guys. I don't think it's beet because we got We got coal, radio, and punk for rock. Midsummer.
Brunettes love wine. that is so many steps. But they might be spitting.
All right. I think midsummer. I think grapes grow in midsummer. Mark, show me midsummer.
That is not correct.
Well, how long has it been since your last drink of water, you two? At least 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Don't make me step behind that board and silently glug some more water for all the stream to hear.
No, not the glug. You beat the grapes to make wine. But he would have just said grapes then. He said grapevine specifically. Because the other one was berry. He would have just said grapes. Thumb is good too. You thumb the grapevine?
I'm gonna spell a word wrong real quick and not look up how to spell it.
Okay.
Pharaoh for infinite. I'm gonna hide it so nobody can make fun of my spelling.
You were close. It's wrong, but you were close.
Okay. Pharaoh for infinite.
Well, it's definitely Egypt. It's definitely Egypt. Let's not even beat around the bush. Show me Egypt.
That is correct. Very nice, very nice. You have 1 Spy Master remaining.
All right. Pharaoh for infinite. It might. Phoenix. Why Phoenix? Why? It's interesting. He said Pharaoh for infinite when there were 2 Spy Masters remaining. He didn't. Why'd you have to say infinite? Why couldn't you have said 1 or 2? Why couldn't you have said 1 or 2? It would have given us everything we needed. Why would you do this to me? Mythology, IDK. I'm still stuck on grass.
He's stuck in the grass, man.
Thumb. Phoenix is an Egyptian bird. Is it? Grass, because grapevines grow above grass. Constrictor, snake, pharaoh, constrictor. Alright, is this the co-op version? Yes. Cool, because he spelled it wrong, lol. Alright, we're gonna do a poll. I'm not gonna doom us all, alright?
School to punish me for spelling it wrong.
I'm gonna throw it up to a poll. A poll. It's not gonna be on me. I refuse to be the villain.
What are the options?
Constrictor. Phoenix. Beat. And let's do we want thumb or grass to be the last one? I see some grass likers. I see some
thumb suckers in chat.
Thumb suckers. Thumb is tomb. Listen, we do stretches on this stream. I think thumb is tomb is too much of a stretch. Egypt for infinite was the final clue. So he could be talking about his own thing, or
he could be doing his own thing.
He could be doing his own thing. We'll do thumb for the last one. The grass people aren't coming out.
All right, poll has started. You have 1 minute on TikTok to decide. 1 Spy Master remaining. You can consider old hints. You can consider current hints.
What were the other hints, Mark?
The other hints, it was grapevine for 2. It was rock for 3.
Rock.
There was Costco guys for 3.
Costco guys. Boom! I think we got all the Costco guys won.
I think we got all the Costco guys.
I bet he got Phoenix and Sphinx mixed up.
Why isn't grass there? Corey vetoed grass.
I didn't veto grass. I can only put 4 options in YouTube chat, okay?
Hit him with rocks. Rock.
Rock. We got 2 grass. I said, what should we put for the last one? Thumb or grass? And none of the grass enjoyers. None of the grass enjoyers come out. But now, as soon as the poll's running, as soon as it's up and you can't voice your opinion anymore, whoa, oh, coming out of the woodworks. Typical.
Bunny Maze is rigged. All right, poll is over. Phoenix has won by 19 points. In second is Constrictor, tied with Thumb, and then in last place is Beat.
Last place is Beat. Constrictor and Phoenix tied with both each getting 1 vote on YouTube. Show me Phoenix.
Last hint is Drum for 1.
Drum for 1. Beat. Oh, you marched to the beat of your own drum. Show me beat. Yeah.
Earl of Haas vindicated. They were screaming. They were screaming in chat that it was beat. They were correct. I need to reveal another red one. Constrictor was another red one.
That's tough.
Yep. It was in fact beat for rock.
We hate grass enjoyers. See, that's why I didn't put it on the poll, because it wasn't right.
Beat was in fact correct. For school, I said 3, but I was considering it could be more. I didn't want to say 4 though, because I didn't want to push it too hard and have you end up voting for school or something like that. So for rock, it was punk, beat, radio, and coal.
What were the grapevine ones?
The grapevine ones, it was berry. You did have it correctly.
Yep.
And the most stereotypical image I could think of like a great Egyptian ruler is them being fanned with the palm leaves and being fed grapes off the vine. So that's what I was going for.
Okay, you know, when you said grapevines, I didn't picture the bundle of grapes, I pictured the vineyard.
Okay. That's Roman. You know, you're probably right. That's a jump. That's hard to connect. How would you connect Egypt and berry? Well, how on earth are you putting those together? I was racking around, I'm like, surely there's a cereal out there that's Egyptian themed with little like berries in it. Come on, like Kellogg's, come to me. No, couldn't think of anything.
The problem is, if that cereal does exist, which I'm sure it does, it's definitely called like Berry Pharaoh or something like that.
It wouldn't have been like a possible clue for me to get.
Yeah.
Dude, I love waking up with a bowl of Fruity Pharaoh.
Oh, dude, chat's got you cooked. Food pyramid. Dude, that's crazy. That's great. That's good.
Dude.
That's good.
Why isn't chat giving the clues?
You need to get work on that system, buddy. Come on. They're spin. Food pyramid's great.
I'm gonna figure that out. I knew where you were going, Mark. Thank you, Dora. The assassin, as you're well aware, is school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You said rock when school was the assassin. That's insane. You are so lucky.
You know, I was originally I thought of rock and I moved on from it because of School of Rock. But I was trying to think, okay, I need radio and punk. A punk person who's notably on the radio, so not modern. And literally my mind went blank and I could only think of Avril Lavigne. But that was the only artist I could even think of.
Why?
I don't know. But I couldn't say that. Because I knew people were gonna say Queen. I knew they were gonna. Oh, she's a queen. So like, I can't do that. Okay, let's roll it back. And we'll just go with.
You're not wrong.
We'll go with rock.
You're not wrong. That's crazy. I don't think anyone, when they've only ever been able to think of one artist, it's ever landed to just Adam Levine.
She's the GOAT. What can I say?
You know what? Fair enough.
Alrighty. Well, we ended with the end score being 3 once again, same as last round, because 5 red field agents ended up on the board. 3, not bad at all. Still is not beaten. 4 though. Well, Corey, you up for another round?
Let's do it.
Alrighty, let's see. I am going to generate a new board for you. Let me know if there are any repeats from previous boards.
Will do.
Then I will prep this board here, and then it is all set for you.
Later, Norma.
Goodbye, Norma. Have a nice day. Good to see you.
Queen's on this board again.
L. Okay, so there is something wrong with my system then, because Queen shouldn't have showed up 3 times. That is actually an issue. Swing.
You're on the board.
I'm on the board. No, get me out of there. Get me off the board.
Nope, you're staying on the board, buddy. It's where you belong.
Chill Pop sent 5 roses. Thank you so much, Chill Pop. Swing. Was Swing one of the old ones too? Lawnmower is a repeat.
Swing was.
Golly, you know, I did a lot of work to try to resolve this issue. I have another idea for a fix, but the issue is with my current system, any like fix that I do requires around 250 separate data point entries, and that's if I'm just changing one variable. Usually I have to change like 3 variables. So believe it or not, I actually write auto hotkey scripts to like detect where my mouse should be and kind of do some of the inputs for me, and even then it still takes hours.
Mark, I have a clue, but chat's gonna be so disappointed in me if I give it.
It's Skibidi. He's saying Skibidi. I see toilet. He's about to give the hint of Skibidi.
Chat's gonna be so disappointed in me if I say it. I don't know if I have, I don't know, I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Now you have to.
You need a word.
Alphabetize to, I think, or maybe it was alphabet. Maybe. Maybe. I'll look into it. Do what the others won't. Toilet and dance for Skibidi. We won't be disappointed in you. You're not Mark. Jeez. Ah, golly. What Boardgo said. He's definitely writing Skibidi. I haven't seen the board yet. I haven't looked at it. He's definitely writing Skibidi on that board.
Hey, Mark.
Did I catch you like that? Did I pin you immediately? I don't know if I can do this. It's Skibidi, isn't it?
Mark for 4.
Let's go! Let's go!
I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate this.
Skibidi sweep. Let's go. All right, chat. You guys are the expert in this topic. You guys and Corey are the experts in this topic.
Don't lump me in there. Don't lump me in there.
I'm not too familiar with this. Toilet. Corey, show me toilet.
Boom!
Are you proud of yourself?
No!
Are you happy?
I specifically said I didn't want to do this one.
Face, because there's a face in the toilet. That makes sense. I don't actually see face on this board.
Top row.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's face. Show me face.
Yeah! When stars align.
Mark, all caps. It's not Mark this time. No, there's no Mark in Skibidi Toilet. I do not enjoy this content. I don't view this.
Don't point to me when you say that. Don't point to me. Everything I've seen about it is against my will.
Robot and dance. Dance. Robot. Robot makes sense. Dance makes more sense though. Show me dance.
Dance.
Wow.
If we're gonna hit a high score because of fucking Skibidi, I'm out, dude. I don't think I can stream again.
Skibidi. Smev says this is making me feel too old, Mark. What do we think between Robot? He wouldn't say Mark, because he knows I don't really watch this. Joe Pop sent 4 dolphins. Thank you so much, Joe Pop. I'm just too good at this, dude.
It's too good.
I'm thinking Robot's probably the last one, unless any Skibidi experts in chat know a better option. Fog.
Any skibidologists out there?
Fog, because you experienced the fog of war after watching too much Skibidi. Mark. I really don't think it's Mark. Is there a character in the Skibidi Toilet lore named Mark? But I think it's a robot. I really do think it's robot. Robot, dude. All right, we'll go with it. Corey, show me a robot.
Yeah, Jet.
This is 4. That is 4 of our age discovered in the first clue. Do you know how uncommon it is to have a 4 clue that's successful? Do you know how rare it is to even see a clue for 4, let alone it work? Mark Mary.
Fucking be Skibidi, dude.
No, Mark, you're a Skibidi. I'm passing. We're not doing a Mark Mary.
All
no.
right. You're passing?
I'm passing.
Mark is certifiably not Skibidi.
Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness we did not do a Mark Mary, whatever that means.
Certifiably not Skibidi. All right. I think I'm just gonna have to end myself after the stream in Minecraft, of course.
Okay.
Go in, log in, type /kill.
Okay.
You know, clear all entities.
Keep inventory off.
Keep inventory off.
Yeah, you know, writing a will is basically turning keep inventory off. In a sense.
You know, real life's just like hardcore Minecraft when you think about it.
You can't respawn. You can't. And it's like real life Minecraft. The children yearn for the mines. There are creepers roaming at night.
Creeper!
Somebody killed my dog. Just like in Minecraft.
I'm sorry.
It happens. Yeah, you can just smack with a bone and get some new ones.
Alright. New clue. Get away from Skibidi. How do you play Codenames? I'm going to show you a clue followed by a number. That number correlates to how many words on the board I'm aiming for, and you just gotta tell me which words on that board correlate to the clue I'm about to give, which is sheep for 3.
Sheep. Sheep sleep. You count sheep to go to sleep. Wool, Skibidi craft. No. All right. Wool and sleep makes sense. Wool. I see a lot of wool enjoyers, no sleep enjoyers. Guys, this guy's sleepy AF. He's sleepy AF right now. He's definitely counting sheep.
I'm never gonna beat the sleepy boy accusations.
Sock. Why am I seeing more socks than sleep? Really? All right, show me wool.
Wool.
Woo! All right, that is 5. Our field agents discovered. Sheeps have noses. Sheeps are lawnmowers. Kelsey Weasel, that you're spitting with that one. Sock. Okay, I see one person saying sleep, and they're named Shit Talker Central. Can anyone besides? Okay. All right, Emily says sleep as well. I'm sorry to veto chat, but it makes way more sense. Tori, show me sleep.
Sleep.
Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Sheeps have noses. Sock. Why sock? Is it just because there are wool socks?
It was obviously sleep. No need to say it, Mark.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Earl of Haas. I'm honestly not fully against lawnmower because they be eating grass. My name's great, IDK, what you're talking about. I'm not saying your name isn't great. I'm just saying
it is great. Let's be clear.
I needed a second opinion. Temple, like do you kill sheep at the temple in like old religious things? People are really liking sock. I'm gonna put it to a vote between sock and lawnmower. Fog is made up of clouds, which look like sheep. Oh, okay. Let's see. I am going to make a poll. If someone can make me a convincing argument for another one, I'll go with it. But for right now, it's just going to be between lawnmower and sock. Oop, accidentally caps locked. Lawnmower, sock, anything else? Are you guys on early? We are. Queen equals queen mattress. What does that have to do with sheep? Maybe pass. Oh yeah, good idea. I'll add an option for pass. Thank you for that. Alrighty, the poll is starting. You have 1 minute to make your voices heard on TikTok at least. Lawnmower, sock, and pass. No says we want sock 2028. Okay, alright.
You want to wait 3 years before we could pick sock?
Winking lands. I don't know. Can you make a guess? Not for another 3 hours. You can't take a guess for another 3 hours. Classic airplane.
Fucking what? You ever making a new Naked Gun movie?
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I didn't
What?
I didn't like the trailer.
I did! The bit at the end was so good!
It was meh.
The first half, they had me in the first half. I didn't like it. The second half of that trailer got me.
What does pass mean? It means we pass the turn and don't make a guess. For safety, it gives Corey the opportunity to give us a new clue that isn't sheep. If we pass, one red field agent will be revealed. But, hey, if we guess and we guess wrong, up to 2 red field agents could be revealed. It could be dangerous. But the votes are in. Yo, Coopster sent the heart me. Thank you so much, Coopster. The results are in. The winner is Sock, beating out Lawnmower. Corey, show me Sock.
Sock!
Woo! Let's go!
Suck it to him.
I would not have guessed that one on my own. All right, we are going to pass the turn now, revealing a second blue field agent.
Or red field agent.
Or red field agent.
I don't reveal Lawnmower.
Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. Guys, if Corey can connect these two without us missing, this is going to be a new record.
Are you gonna have to give me a minute to cook here?
It's gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a tie for the all-time record of 6, which is an insane score to get. Like, I cannot emphasize like how hard it is to score a 6 in this game mode. No, you didn't wait 3 years. Trust me, this will work. Glad I voted to pass. Yeah, anyone who is on the fence leaning towards Lawnmower who voted pass, good judgment, good restraint. Yo, Earl of Haas sent a Let Him Cook. Lisa the Star sent a Let Him Cook. And Chill Pup sent 5 roses. Thank you so much. Let 'em cook. Yes, Corey is currently cooking. This is the face of a cook. So there's some things to consider here. The fact that Corey's struggling with it means it's not going to be 2 words that have an obvious connection. I don't even know if there are words with an obvious connection on this board, but okay, he wouldn't say mattress. Bedbug and queen. We can say it's probably not both bedbug and queen, because he would say mattress. Queen size mattress, bedbugs in a mattress. I voted pass, lol. So we can start rolling out some of these combo words. I mean, what else could we possibly roll out? This is a tough board. We might be able to roll out shoe and pirate as being a combo, because you could say peg leg. That would be a type of a sort of shoe and a piratey thing. So you could probably roll out those together. I think it's alphabetize. Pirate and seal, ocean. Yeah, we could probably roll out that combo as well. Alphabetize is a good guess because that is so hard to connect to anything. Like, we should probably remove that word from the list. It's an awful word. Say Sesame Street to connect alphabetize and stairs.
All right. Big swings.
Big swings.
Face plant for 2.
Face plant for 2.
I could say face plant because face is no longer on the board.
Oh. Face plant for 2. Swing, swing, stairs, nose, stairs. Ah, you face plant down the stairs. Nose, nose. I think stairs makes more sense. I really think it is stairs and nose. Why temple, Earl of Haas? Can you explain why temple? Face plant. Oh, nose, stare, and nose. Okay. I'm pretty darn confident stairs. You face plant down the stairs. That's like a pretty common phrase. Temple, cause head, but nose is better. Ah, okay. Corey, show me stairs. Boop. Whoo! Let's go! Let's go! And now, the clear majority. I'll wait a little bit. But the clear majority seems to be nose. Nose seems to be beating out swing, seems to be beating out shoe. Shoe, because to face plant, you must trip over them. Nose, nose. All right, Corey, show me nose.
That is correct.
Woo! Let's go! Holy moly!
Woo!
That was an amazing round. We managed to discover all 9 of our field agents with only 2 red agents ending up on the board. That is a 6. We just scored 6 points. That is insane. That is wild. Holy moly. What was the assassin?
It was seal.
Seal. Okay, that's fair. Yo, Lisa Star sent 12 goats.
Skibidi Corey.
Coopster sent 8 W's. Lisa Star sent 10 W's, and Earl of Haas sent let them cook. Holy moly, that was amazing.
Skibidi high score indeed, Emily.
Yeah, how do you feel knowing that you owe Skibidi one of the highest scores you've ever gotten?
Skibidi Corey, yeah.
Skibidi carried. It was a Skibidi sweep.
You know what? I'd rather Skibidi Gate than Hamgate.
Rather Skibidi Gate than Hamgate. Fair enough.
Skibidi carried, y'all. It's so true. It's such a shameful thing. It's such a shameful thing when I was looking. No, Corey does not need a Skibidi tattoo. My first tattoo is not gonna be a Skibidi tattoo on God.
Like goal for a Skibidi tattoo?
Fuck no. All right. Just seeing this board state and looking at it and knowing my best option off rip is Skibidi was a sobering moment, I think, in my life. It was kind of one of those moments like, what am I doing with my life right now? What's going on? What's the game? The game is Codenames. Can you add Skibidi to the word list now, please?
No. No, we're not doing that. Chronically online moment.
So true. So true. I think I'm gonna take like a 3-year sabbatical from the internet after that one. I think I need a detox. Cleanse a little bit.
Yes. Well, I guess the question is, do we want to do another round of Codenames? Do we want to switch to Wavelength? What do you want to do?
It's up to you. It's up to you. How long do you think we're going?
Probably a bit longer than 2 hours. I'm down for another round of Codenames.
Okay.
I'm down to see if I can take a swing at beating your big 6. I know it'd be hard.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
Cool. All right. One more than Wavelength. All right, seems fair. Can you quickly explain the game, Corey? Do you want to do that while I'm getting set up?
Yes, I can. I'll answer this first, though. What were the words you got with Skibidi? It was toilet, face, dance, and robot. Can you quickly explain the game? Yes, absolutely. What's going to happen is Mark is looking at a list of 9 words on this 25 by 25 word grid. He has to get us to guess them. He's going to do that by each turn, giving us a word followed by a number. That word correlates to some of the 9 words that are hidden on that board, the number being how many he's trying to get us to guess with the clue word. And our job, it's basically just word association, is to figure out which words on the board closest relate to whatever hint he gives. 25 by 25 grid, no, sorry, 5 by 5 grid, that's 25, quick maths. We're gonna upgrade. Next week we're doing a 25 by 25 grid. You got that ready, Mark?
Yeah, I'll get on that.
Don't bite the Skibidi that got you a high score. That's so fair. I didn't know you disrespect high art. Listen, I'm not going to make fun of anything people enjoyed when they were young because I know what my generation watched when they were young. All right, so you know I can't really take shots. Can't really throw stones from a glass house. 3-hour stream, 1 game. Maybe. But that's if we do really good. If we do really good on the 25 by 25 grid, Mark's got the 100 by 100 grid locked and ready to go. Charlie the Unicorn. Yeah, I watched that when I was younger. Salad Fingers. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Well, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is just actually high art. I can't really shit talk that one. That's just actually high art. God. Hues and Cues would be dope. We've had a lot of people talk about Hues and Cues. That might be something on our list. I'm interested in streaming that. I'm worried because I feel like it might get old fast, but if people are interested in it, we're definitely more than willing to try it out. So I just have to figure it out. Just have to figure it out, man. Skibidi isn't your generation? No, we're a little too old for Skibidi. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it.
I think we're on the cusp. I think we're on the cusp of Skibidi.
If by cusp you mean decade too late, then sure, yeah. Skibidi's Gen Alpha, man. They're Skibidying it with the best of them. What is Hues and Cues? Hues and Cues is very similar to what we do, except it's trying to guess specific color shades.
Bob's back. There's a lot of repeats on this board. I need to look into this. There's something wrong with my system.
You give clues in order to get people to guess what specific color shade you're going for. Could agree to use only nouns and have someone pull an overlay of the image for dramatic irony.
Alright. Your hint is going to be Flying Saucer for 3.
Flying Saucer! Alien. Is it on the board? Is it on the board? Hold on, I gotta refresh my monitor so that I can see what the new board is. Where's Alien? Chat? It's gotta be... UFO's on the board?
It's not.
Damn. Bob's also on the board. Round. Fly like the X-Files. UFOs are round. I'm gonna just quick scan. No alien. File like X-Files. I like round more because UFOs are round. Stowaway file for the X-Files. I don't know the song. You did it better than me. Let's go. Let's rip a Crash. Ooh, Crash Landing UFO. Do you have Flying Saucer Suites in the US? We might, but I don't know what that is.
No, we do not. I do not know what that is.
All right. Crash because the round is solid. I like round. Give me round.
Round is correct. Very nice. You know, I love how Lisa phrased it. I bet he thinks there's stowaways on UFOs.
You might think that.
You know, some people phrase their hints as, oh, there could be a stowaway on a UFO. Oh, I bet he thinks.
It's your biggest op, man. I'm telling you. Crash, files. I like Crash and files. I think I want to do file first, because the X-Files. Mark, show me file.
That is correct. Woo! Very nice. Very nice.
I like Mark's confidence that because he hasn't heard of it, they're clearly not in the U.S. No. If I were to get any opinions on sweets, this is the guy I would get it from. All right.
I do have a sweet tooth.
If there's anyone who's going to tell me whether or not a sweet exists, it's him. Guaranteed. Crash, crash, crash. All right, Ellie, you only have to say it once. We did see it. Don't worry about it. I do like Crash, though. Mark, show me Crash. Crash landing.
Crash landing. That is correct. Very nice. So I looked it up. They exist in America, but it is the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen. Like, I've genuinely never seen this candy in my life, and I know candy.
Oh, wait, hold on. I think I know what they're talking about. Is it like a wafer-looking thing?
It is a wafer-looking thing.
Oh, I've seen those. I've never tried them. They look horrible.
Yeah, they look disgusting.
They look bad.
Disgusting. Well, you have up to 4 hint if you want, or you could simply pass.
They're so good. They're so great.
Maybe they're great in the UK.
Maybe they're good. The ones here look awful. We get them at the old-fashioned candy store. Mark, I think I'm gonna pass.
Oh, so they are in America. Dr. Russillier, are you in America? Like, have you heard of them? Okay, you're gonna pass. You're gonna pass.
Pass. May says this is early. Yeah, early stream. And they taste like weird. I'm not gonna secret stream us for. I'm not gonna say that one. I don't want to secret stream tonight.
Wow.
I think a lot of candy tastes like that though.
I am going to...
They got sherbet inside. Ooh. I'm just gonna rip them open.
Capital belongs to the red team.
Capital.
Capital.
Like the punishment.
Like the 1.
What?
Oh, I was saying capital 1. You're saying capital punishment. Okay.
Different priorities.
Let's see. This is an interesting one.
Old-fashioned candy stores are great, man. You send me in there, give me a crisp $10 bill, and quite literally I'll be like a kid in a candy store, all right? Minus the kid part. And if you add old-fashioned to right before candy store, I'll be like in the old-fashioned candy store. I really thought that would have been the other way around with the capitals. Mark's all about getting his bread, all right? He's got to get his bread up. Got that Capital One mindset.
Got that capital 1 mindset crazy. Wild for that.
See, candy, I have such a love-hate relationship with candy in the US because so much candy in the US is just... Maltesers are, I think, was really popular in Australia and the UK. They came to the US for just a short period of time. Godsend. I fucking love those things so much, and they don't sell them anywhere now. I'm so angry. I'm gonna have to buy a big thing of them off Amazon. They're so good. I gotta go back to work. See y'all next week. See ya! See you on Monday, hopefully. Or later. How long is the streaming going? 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 24, 25, 26 seconds.
This is a tough one.
It's a toughie. Think hard about it. But yeah, Maltesers fucking fire, man. Oh my god. Whoppers are the closest equivalent we have in America, and those are some of the most F-tier candy that exists.
I hate Whoppers so much. Whoppers are awful.
They're garbage. How many seconds now? 44, 45, 46. You're welcome. Maltesers are what Whoppers were trying to be, all right? They're goated. Absolutely phenomenal. And you know, I think Amazon existing and like those style of delivery companies are a problem now. Because one of my favorite candies of all time is specifically Cherry Starburst. And the fact that I can just go on Amazon and buy an entire pound of nothing but Cherry Starburst, I've never done it. But every time I'm looking through Amazon, it comes up in my recommended, and I think about it. But I don't do it. I thought we don't tell Mark to think hard. I thought he has to smooth brain it. It's a coin flip whether or not that works. We're not sure.
All right, let's see. My hint is going to be Sphinx for 2.
Sphinx for 2! Is Egypt on this board again?
It's not.
Damn! Riddle. Oh, the Sphinx give riddles? Alright, 100% riddle. I like that a lot. I think riddle's a shoe-fire guarantee. Mark, show me riddle.
That is correct.
Woo!
That is correct. Very nice. That is 4 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Loyalty. Sphinxes are loyal. Ivory, because they're made of They're not made of ivory. Loyalty, cliff. Do Sphinx notably live on cliffs? Wasn't the Sphinx designed by Bob? That's a good point. That's a good point. Stowaway. Type of cat. Sphinx cats are loyal. I like loyalty. I like that a lot. Mark, show me loyalty.
That is incorrect.
Yikes!
That is incorrect.
That's tough.
All right, it's time to reveal another red one. I am going to go with pillow.
No! Oh. It happens. Stowaway? Why Sphinx? Why Stowaway for Sphinx? Not loyal this time. Yeah, loyalty wasn't loyal to us. Again, what kind of dog shit name is loyalty as a secret agent? Like if I'm in a spy movie, if I'm in a James Bond movie and they go, this is Agent Loyalty, that's the double agent. I got the twist for you. That right there is the double agent. They're gonna double cross us at the end. Palm trees in the desert? Okay, palm trees in the desert. I like that kind of sideways thinking. Oh. This is our guy Vinny undercover. Chad, if you're watching a spy movie and one of the spies' codenames is Agent Loyalty, 5,000% they're going to be the one that absolutely double crosses everyone. It's not called sideways thinking, it's Mark thinking. Mark thinks sideways.
I thought of a hint, but I realized this might actually be the worst hint I've ever given by far.
Okay.
I think it's so bad I have to not go with it.
Come on, you can't tease us with that and rug pull us at the end.
Fine, I'll give it.
I gave Skibidi.
I'll give it, but if you immediately choose the assassin, it's not on me, okay? And when you hear my rationale, it's also not on me, because you demanded this one.
Okay. Chat, we can't do. Listen, chat. There's consequences to his genius. All right, we can't get all of this below us without not also getting that.
Rip for two.
Rip for two. Van Winkle, lock it in.
We're cooked. We're cooked, says Lisa.
For the plot, Rip Jeans. Rip Jeans. Jeans is going to be the assassin. Jeans is going to be the assassin, guys. It's 100%.
It's what Chad says.
Mark, show me Jeans.
That is correct.
Oh!
Very nice. That is 5. 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. We're not out of the woods yet.
Holy.
There's still one more.
Cliff, mail, because you rip mail open. Sick. Sick because RIP, you're sick. Mail. What about frog? Rip it? Oh! Okay, alright. Sick because gravestone emoji. Mail. I kinda like mail. You rip open mail. Sick people RIP. No, they get better, chat. The human spirit carries on. Mail. I like mail. Mark, show me mail.
It was Rip It.
No, it was Rip It!
It was Frog. It was Frog. Or also I was rationalizing stowaway, like you're ripping someone off by stowing away. The other one, yes, for Sphinx, it was palm, because palm trees in the desert, and the impossible fucking word, the word that you cannot connect to anything on here, baseboard. Baseboard. How on earth? Like, I'm taking a picture of this one too to remove baseboard and probably alphabetize from the list. Those are actually impossible words.
Told you he thought UFOs had stowaways.
Okay, there are multiple movies where people stow away on a spaceship. Like that is not absurd. That is not outlandish. What do you mean?
Lisa, you rag on his logic, but you can't be that mad when you get it right every time.
UFOs aren't real. They don't have stowaways or not have stowaways.
Stowaway and baseboards, ship.
Stowaway and baseboard. Is baseboard part of a ship?
I don't know.
I was thinking of
I would guess it
as like the back part of your bed. Like is that a headboard?
That's a headboard.
What the hell's a baseboard?
Baseboard is probably the opposite of the headboard.
Oh, okay. I think like Mark, because I thought stowaway. Thank you, Emily.
See?
I have to think so far at the box, I can't see the box anymore. What the hell? Alright. Does that mean it's time for some wavelength?
It depends. Do you want a redemption round or do you want to hop in a wavelength? Do you want to put this far behind?
I can do a redemption
It's up to
round.
you. What do you feel you need?
I have fun doing code names, so I'm down for a redemption round.
We could always poll it to chat too as well.
Do you want to do a poll? We can do a poll. One more round of code names, redemption round, or move on to wavelength.
I'll throw it. I'll throw it for the 1 or 2 people in YouTube chat right now. I'll throw it in there for you guys.
Bad YouTube night.
I think it's because we are so early today. We kind of caught people off guard with the early stream today.
Caught people off yarg.
Caught people off yarg.
What do you want to play? Code names. Redemption round. I can't write down
early
round.
stream? Yeah. I like the early time.
Or wavelength.
I like the early time too. It's just difficult because all of our viewers are used to the normal time slot we do, so we have to figure out a good way to advertise that we're doing the wavelength rounds.
Have you ever played Pokemon? And can you please play Pokemon Diamond, period, and Pearl Diamond, period, and Problem? I think they meant Platinum. And Problem.
Dude, I love Pokemon.
I think Pokemon Problem is my favorite version of all of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a classic.
Okay.
That was the one, like, when we were kids, that was the big release to come out, Pokemon Problem version. I am, of course, meaning Platinum.
That's just the new... Pokemon Problem is always the new version.
Okay. Diamond and Pearl was my OG, and then a Platinum came out. I was like, whoa, this is so cool.
Platinum's goated.
I think one
Top
time
5
a
for me.
week. What'd you say?
Top 5 for me.
Oh, okay. I think one time a week, if it was always early, more would come. That's a good point. We can try that. The winner with 9 votes on TikTok is Codenames Redemption.
Codenames? Codenames won it out on YouTube as well, 3-2.
Alrighty, not bad, not bad. Generating this, the conversation word comes out the boxes a little bit, but that's okay.
We usually go live 6 hours later, so 6 p.m. EST. Fridays are mornings. We'll see. We'll see. It's difficult because we have to work around our schedules, but we can talk about it.
On Frog's back too. There's a lot of repeats here.
It's kind of nice to have a low-key stream. Yeah. I never mind a low-key stream.
I could generate another board. I don't know. There are too many repeats on this.
It's up to you.
So upset.
This is your redemption round.
What state are you guys in? Denial.
It's a river in Egypt. What days? Any weekday. We just don't go live Saturday, Sunday. Every single weekday, we don't go live Saturday and Sunday. Hey, what are you playing? Codenames. Codenames. Denial is a river in Egypt. You know what I think today? It's also, I think why it's a little more low-key today as well, is solely because we got a little cheeky last night. We got a little too goofy for our own good. We got a little too wacky for TikTok's liking last night.
Fridays are also just our worst days.
It's true.
Corey, do you want to explain the rules?
I will. It's very simple. There's a grid of 25 cards beneath us right here. Mark's gonna have 9 of them that he's gonna try and get us to guess. He's gonna be doing that by each round, giving us a clue followed by a number. That number is going to correlate to how many words on the board he's currently targeting, and we just have to find the words that correlate, that match, that can be related even just tangentially to the clue he gives. Now you guys were fine. The cheekiness is why I remembered you were on early. Listen, nothing wrong with last night. TikTok thought we were a little too zany, a little goofy. I think it was the wavelength card. Everything after that was fine. I don't mind that. It's just we flew a little too, like Icarus. We flew too close to the sun with that wavelength card. It's also the kind of time people are coming home from work and doing dinner, etc. in UK. It's true. It's true, 5 p.m. 9 to 5s. They're getting off work. notably.
All right. First hint is going to be Tony Hawk for 3.
We did similar cards before with no issues. Yeah, we have a couple. We're not going to get into it. We have a couple theories why this time was different. Did you get restricted? Yeah, we'd be doing that.
Your hint is Tony Hawk for 3.
Tony Hawk!
Is 2 on the board.
Give me Tua. Skate. Mark, show me Skate. That's a gimme.
That is correct. Very nice. It's the old score there. That is 1 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Athlete, old. He is an athlete. He is. Oh, you can't give that clue.
Oh, is Hawk 2 on the board?
Hawk is on the board.
Okay, I'll rephrase to, what? Pro Skate 3. I can't do that because Skate was on there too.
You can't do that either.
Tony Hawk.
Just spell Hawk wrong and we'll just go with it. Just spell Hawk wrong. H-A-U-K.
Quick, name another skateboarder.
You can't. Just Tony, wink.
Just Tony. Is Cheeseburgers on the board? Okay.
You like that meme so much.
Tony used to eat cheeseburgers. Tony for 3.
Skate. Well, chat, it's gotta be Hawk. It's gotta be Hawk. No, I like athlete before. Show me athlete.
That is correct. Very nice. Very nice.
And I think we are morally obligated to say this one, chat. I think morally we're obligated to say it. Ellie, please stop spamming. 1 is fine. Mark, show me Hawk. That's crazy with red too.
It's pretty obvious the fact that I wrote Tony Hawk that I missed Hawk being on the board, so it was not ever going to be a blue one.
Listen, moral obligation. It's a moral obligation. We had to pick it. You're all good.
Time to reveal yet another red one. I am going to reveal Snow. Snow belongs to the red team.
Famous Tony Hawk snowboarding incident. He was never quite the same after that.
Yeah. He's like, no more snowboarding. I'm gonna put wheels on this thing and figure it out.
Prop star. I don't know. Old might be spitting. Quite honestly, I love Tony Hawk. I think he's great. Old might actually be accurate. Old might be accurate.
This is an interesting one. Alright, keep stalling.
Alright. Can we
What do you want me to do?
just like a little cheeky timeout?
Okay.
There we go. Alright, Mark back to his cheating ways. Sexy Pokemon never got you banned is all I'm saying. Technically, it also never got us banned, alright? Technically the Wavelength card, wow, literally 1984. Fuck, you're so right! You're so right! Saying sorry after spamming every time is indeed wild. Yeah. Sexy Pokemon never got you banned. Going back to that. It is true that we were skirting the edge with Sexy Pokemon, but I think in the end, we never went too far past the line.
Alright. I'm just gonna go... I can't say that. There's too many awful words on this board. I hate this board. I sure just generated a new one. I didn't solely because the generation feature was taking too long. This board sucks.
That's tough, man. You gotta thug it out. This is your redemption round after all.
Yeah.
You're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah.
You can still win. There is still a shot at there's a shot at greatness, Mark. You can take us all the way.
Fine then. You're getting this hint.
I love how my favorite card is the one that got us banned. Katie, I love that card too. It's a great card. It's a shame that TikTok doesn't like us spamming the names of those types of things in chat.
Corey, your hint is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog for 3. You asked for this. You wanted this.
No, I didn't. I didn't ask for anything.
This is the outcome.
I said take your time, man. I said take your time. Tail. Tail. Tails. Tails the fox. Show me tail.
Tail, that is correct. That is 3. 3 of our 9 field agents discovered.
Oh my god. Star. Light, because he's fast as light. Star. Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess, is a star, and I guess star would also work well for Tony Hawk-Tua, so Mark, show me star.
That is correct.
Very good.
Very nice. That is 4. 4 of our field agents discovered.
Alright. Alright.
Out of 9.
4 out of 9. Old song. Old. Sonic is old. So is Tony Hawk, to be fair. Hole. Why hole for Sonic? Light equals fast, I get that. Why hole for Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm not a Sonic stan. Probably green, because clearly his blue shirt, he said it was green earlier.
There's a lot of debate in the aqua to teal range.
Rings equal hole. I don't know if I would refer to rings as a hole, to be quite frank. Light, because I think, does he retaliate against Dr. Robotnik? Ooh, that's spitting. Song equals sound equals Sonic. I'm gonna go old first. Old works for Tony Hawk. Old works for Sonic. Mark, show me old.
Tony used to be old.
Tony, no.
That is incorrect. It is time to reveal yet another one of the red teams. I'm gonna reveal. Oh no, man! I'm gonna reveal song.
Song.
Song belongs to the red team.
I was one of the ones we were talking about. No song. It's not song. Mark does not know hit Sonic song "Escape from the City."
You're gonna be so mad when I tell you what the answers actually were for Sonic the Hedgehog. You're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be like steam coming out your ears.
The green card means it's just a normal miss. So we lose when all of the red cards get put onto the board, and we can accidentally guess a red card. The green, kind of tan, kind of beige looking guy down there just means it's a normal miss. It's wrong, but it's not extra wrong. Fan, because he's a fan of Sonic and Tony Hawk. Tell me I'm in your head again, Mark. Carrots, because our regular hedgehog might eat them.
Sonic used to eat carrots.
You gotta stop.
It's the funniest meme on the internet.
Begging you to stop. Car, because the movie. Oh, because that hit scene where Sonic and what is the other actor's name are sitting in the driver's seat and the passenger seat. That guy, that just famous screenshot. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that.
All right. Can't connect these, so I'm just gonna
All right,
go
send
with
it.
Windshield for 2.
Windshield for 2.
Ran out of room on the board. Y'all can deal with it. Windshield for 2.
You're just defeated. You're just defeated now. Well, let's go. Glass, glass, glass. I think glass is... Give me glass.
That is correct. That is 5 of our 9 field agents discovered. But as long as we end the redemption round as a victory, I'm going to be happy at this point, okay?
And you know what? They were spitting car because that Sonic movie, Show Me Car.
That is correct, because Sonic moves faster than a car.
That was your logic?
Wait till you hear the third one.
No
way! Wait till you hear the third one.
No way, man. That's 6. We got 3 left. Surely you can get 1 for 3, Mark.
All right, you're passing?
Yeah, we're pass. We're gonna pass.
I am going to reveal...
Frog, because a hedgehog is like a frog.
Reveal hole.
That tracks. Oh, no, hedgehogs don't live in holes. No. No!
This is awful. This is awful. This is no good. Terrible.
Really think about it. Really think nice and hard, man.
No.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna let... Guys, he's getting hostile on me today. He's getting aggravated. He's getting frustrated. I gotta let him cook. I gotta let him simmer over to the side. He really needs as much thought processing as possible. He's gonna start taking swings at me. He's gonna start swinging at me if I say anything.
Swing on the board.
Show me swing. Light equals lightning speed. God, you know, here's the thing, right? He said car because faster was Sonic than a car, or holy shit, Sonic was faster than a car. So Light, you're probably not wrong. Vest because hedgehogs wear a vest of spikes. Let's see what else we have on here. Conversation because Mark desperately wants to have a conversation with Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm just gonna say
Sonic lives in Green Hill Zone? That's so true!
I'm just gonna say hole for 2.
That's cheeky. Frogs live in holes. Fan because he's a fan of Sonic. Green Hill Zone is actually spitting though. But what would be a hole? Elm, green, palace, flute. Flutes have holes in them? Chat, flutes have holes in them? Carrot? Carrot? You put carrots in holes? I don't, green, golf hole? Why carrot? Can somebody give me the logic behind carrot other than just flute? I'm gonna go with flute. I'm being a dictator. I'm vetoing. I see some people in chat siding with me. Give me flute. Flutes have holes in them.
Wrong. We're gonna reveal Elm as belonging to the red team. Yo, Earl of Haas said to let them cook. Thank you very much.
They shouldn't have let him cook.
At least the star sent 10 W's.
Shouldn't have let him cook. See, this is why you can't predict Mark. This is why you can't predict them, because you think you have them nailed. Oh, he's gonna say flute because flutes have holes in them, and then he just rips the rug out from under you, lets you do the somersault midair, face plant onto the ground.
I saw a lot of people in chat getting the right answers, though. Some of them.
Oh my god, it could be green. I think it's green. I think green's the obvious one that we've kind of been ignoring. You know, green is in like the golfing Green Hill Zone Sonic.
Color for 0.
I'm gonna scream. I'm literally going to scream, dude. What do you mean color for 0?
I mean, there are 0 words on this board related to color.
What do you mean? Fine, show me carrot.
Yes! You get carrots from holes in the ground! You pull the carrots out of the ground, it makes a hole! Yay! Yay! You people in chat who got it right, you carrot believers, thank you. Thank you. You're the smartest viewers I've ever seen.
Carrot is a color? Is it? I'm sure all of these words on the board are some kind of abstract, obscure color. Mark, I mean this in the most respectful way. Get in the bin.
Got no many guesses.
Wait, carrots don't grow on trees? They don't. Grow on the ground.
The hell?
Rip it.
Rip it.
Alright, hear me out, chat. It's frog. It's frog because Big the Cat is a Sonic character and his best friend is Froggy. Mark, show me frog.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
Was that your logic?
No.
Oh.
No. You can keep ripping them or you can pass.
Fucking rip it, dude.
Rip it. Rip it.
Rip it.
Rip it.
Rip it. Why not green for color? So he specifically said color for 0.
Okay, hold on. Everyone. I'm just gonna tell you right now, okay? This is the last round, getting wild. I'm gonna tell you, the last hint for Sonic is still on this board. The last one that you are looking for, the last field agent, is a hint, my third one, for Sonic the Hedgehog, which I actively said, this is gonna piss you off when you finally figure it out. This is gonna be awful. I will tell you that much, though.
All right. So he said color for 0, which means it can't be green because it means no words on the board correlate to color. So it can't be green. And you know what? I'm seeing a lot of people say fan. Sammy Classic Sonic fan, dude. Show me fan.
Nope. Retaliate is the next field agent. Your final hint is going to be welcome for 1.
Welcome for 1. Invitation! Dude, how... Chat, before he presses the button, how the fuck is invitation? Is there... I swear to God, if you tell me because he got invited to Smash, I'm...
Because he got invited to Smash! Because he got invited to Smash! He got the little envelope with the Smash invitation! He was invited to Smash! You know it! You knew it! I didn't even have to say it, you figured it out! 4! That is 9! 9 field agents discovered! Let's go! Not a single person in chat knew my logic. Nobody knew what I was talking about, but he got invited to Smash. Corey left. Retaliate. I didn't retaliate against Mark for doing that. Our final score for the last round of Wavelength, or Codenames of the evening, is 2. Not bad. Not bad. Get out of here, Mark.
That's crazy.
Mark, wow, mind blown. I agree with the mind blown. That's how I would assess, you know.
Was Green the assassin?
Yeah, Green was the assassin.
That's insane. You said Sonic when Green was the assassin.
Why?
Green Hill Zone. It's the first level in Sonic.
I don't play these games.
It's the most famous Sonic level of all time.
I don't play Sonic.
It is one of the most closely associated things to Sonic other than rings and chili dogs.
Joe Pup says I'm calling the police. I think hole was a worse clue. No, you pull up carrots on the ground, it makes a hole, and you find frogs in holes. They were spitting. I had to connect frog, carrot, and invitation. Chat, I know you guys are some geniuses. You know, you guys figured out food pyramid when I didn't.
That was a good hint.
Yeah, it was. Can you figure out how to connect frog, carrot, and invitation? Was I missing something?
Oh my God.
No, I totally feel you about the whole carrot thing.
Yeah, hole was bad, especially when Green's the assassin.
When Green is the assassin. Things I eat. I can't say things I eat. It has to be a one-word clue.
One word, compound word.
I don't eat frogs. Dinner? Okay, look, you Europeans out there...
French dinner.
Yeah, you Europeans out there might be snacking down on frogs for a nice evening meal. We don't do that here. Frog legs, carrot, invitation to dinner.
I'd try it.
I should have said French dinner.
I'd try it. Edible? Invitations aren't edible, though.
All right.
Frog legs are southern? They do that in the South? Fuck. Didn't know?
I did not know that either. Well, we will do a quick round of Wavelength. We are moving on now. I'll mention, if you enjoyed Codenames, if you want to see more of it, or more of our content in general, please consider giving us a follow. It really does help out the channel. And you can have input on
edible if you try hard enough.
on what games you play next. And you know, we try with these games to always include some level of audience participation. So if you like that, want to see different games or whatever in the future, give us a follow.
Me slowly eating my phone piece by piece after getting an invitation to dinner via text.
What?
Invitations are edible if you try hard enough.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Any chance for the Price is Wrong today?
Yeah. If we get to 100,000 likes on TikTok or 50 on YouTube. I haven't really been doing plugs for it this evening, but
You should probably put like a like goal somewhere on the screen so we don't have to remember to say it every single time.
We should. Yo, Joe Pop sent 13 roses. Thank you so much, Joe Pop. Why does Mark like playing this game when he's unquestionably crap at it? Wow. Mostly to show off my graphics.
Don't ruin dinner, Corey. Save your phone invitation for after. You're so right. I don't want to spoil my dinner. That's the whole point of the invitation. That's like it's like the little aftermint treat they give you at a fancy dinner. They go, okay, you finish your dinner, now eat your phone.
Thank you, Chill Pup. Chill Pup says, OMG, don't hate Mark, he is nice. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Don't let him fool you.
Well, we are now playing Wavelength. Corey, could you erase the board?
Oh my God, yeah.
This means we have 7 cards that we're going to be working through one by one until we run out of cards using this board as a range. So our first card is going to be underrated game, overrated game. Don't know why this one's signed by Country Mozart. Country Mozart did not do this one. Let's see, slight issue there. Sorry, Country Mozart.
Really
So how this is going to work is we're going to spin up the board. One of us is going to close our eyes. The other is going to spin it up and give hints, and we are going to reveal it. Wherever this blue target is, we need to give the other person a hint that gets them to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. So, in this case, we need to give them a hint that would be a slightly underrated game. So it might be Sonic the Hedgehog, slightly underrated. You don't want to overshoot and say something like Cooking Mama, which is, maxed out underrated, best game ever made, or you don't want to say something too overrated like Fortnite. That is the basis of the game. This is the card we're running first.
Cookie Mama maxed out underrated is a brave take.
And the correct take. We need a card, rotation blunt rotation nightmare. Okay, I understand. I can't read it too much. All right, the 4 is not visible. Nightmare. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. All right, this 4 right here is what we are aiming for. This 4 is the target. We need to give Corey a hint that gets him to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. I'll be taking up to 3 clues from chat. All right. All right, we got some fun ones coming in. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look.
What's up, Courtney?
Going to say, this is a deep pool. I love this pool. I don't know if you're gonna get it. Mint said World of Goo.
Dude, don't speak to me, Witch. I was there when it was written, all right? I fucking World of Goo. I was in the trenches playing World of Goo when that shit came out, all right? I've been following the developer since World of Goo. Coming at me with that one.
He's been gooing out since day one.
I've been gooed out since day one, man. Let me goo. Underrated game.
Hello, Courtney. Good to see you in YouTube chat.
It's underrated, but I can't max it out because it had its time in the sun, all right? But nowadays, people don't know what it's like. They weren't at World War Goo, all right? They don't understand.
All right, I'll read it since everyone's saying it. Cooking Mama. Becca sent a heart me. Thank you so much, Becca.
I'll take it up a little bit.
And last one from Sammy, Lidle Nightmare. Probably meant Little Nightmare.
I'm gonna assume that means Little Nightmare. I've never played it. It's not my style of game. I hear the people who play it love it. That being said, I cannot max it out. Absolutely not, because it does have its time in the sun. It is very, very popular and very, very talked about in the indie game space. So I'm gonna tick it up, son. This is mostly for Cooking Mama and World of Goo.
Okay. I read this one a little bit late, but GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 is actually a very good hint.
Oh, I would tick that way closer to the center then. I'm locked in, so I'm not going to touch it. I ticked that way closer to the center, because GoldenEye 64 is a phenomenal game. It's one of the best N64 games ever made. It completely revolutionized first-person shooters, but it's like one of the most famous games of all time. It's like exactly rated.
It is maxed out.
Wow!
Maxed out. Yo, Becca sent a floating octopus as well. Thank you so much, Becca.
Sunset Overdrive is the correct answer, by the way. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
I don't know that game.
That's an underrated game. You don't know what it is.
Where'd you put Marvel Snap?
And then we could talk again after the economy rework.
Okay. Well, that is a 2 to start us off.
Return of the Obra Dinn, also another good answer. See, some of these answers, Mark's not going to get it. He's not a game guy. Return of the Obra Dinn, absolutely a correct answer as well. That's on my list. I haven't got a chance to play it yet, but it's on my list.
We are down to 6 cards remaining, and our score to start us off is 2.
2! We found Corey's overthinking kryptonite. It's true. Games and air fryers. So, Mark, would you choose games, unlimited games, but no air fryer?
The hell are you talking about? I don't do much gaming, nor do I own an air fryer. All right, we're gonna do a custom card. This is a card submitted to us by one of our Discord members, XXH_KXX. I don't know like who they are in chat, but they submitted a lot of really cool cards. One of them is Sexy Villain on Sexy Villain.
Sexy villain, unsexy villain. It says we're still playing Codenames, by the way.
I don't know how to change it while we're live. If anyone has any idea how I can change the title while we're live, I will happily do it. Oh, topic can't be changed during live. I would have to end stream and then come back. I'll figure something out.
Also, Little Nightmares wasn't a terrible hint. It's just, for me, I tweaked it down a little bit. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my style. But listen, game recognizes game. Sexy villain, unsexy villain. There we go, chat. That is where the blue 4 is. Sexy villain to unsexy villain. Give me some clues. I'm gonna take 3 of them from YouTube and from TikTok. Mark, you can look. You can look. Man, let's go Maleficent for the first one.
Maleficent?
Maleficent.
She's the person with the horns, right?
Yes.
It's a little sexy. I'd say a little sexy, you know?
Just a little bit.
Just a little sexy.
Just a little sexy. Let's go next. All right, Courtney, you only have to say it once, but I'm gonna go with it regardless. Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy. Well, that's a child. That's a child.
Draco Malfoy in the final books.
That's still a child.
No, you get it after 18.
I love that line in Harry Potter where they're like, Draco, finally, it's your 18th birthday. I can publish all this art I've been making.
Draco Malfoy now, all right?
Okay.
Because we were his age when Harry Potter came
Draco
out.
Malfoy currently.
Draco Malfoy currently, sure. Let's go with that.
He's a good-looking guy, that actor. That
Sure.
actor who plays Draco Malfoy.
True.
Yeah, just a little bit sexy, I'd say.
And let's say, last but not least, for those who know, let's go with Gru.
I'm not moving it anymore. I'm not moving it anymore down. This isn't maxed out. It can't be maxed out sexy. There's so many people you would have named if it was maxed out sexy. I think it's reasonable to be this far down. I'm gonna lock in right here. Sexy villain. I hope I'm not overshooting. For my sake, I really hope I'm not overshooting. Please. Please. Okay, it's on the target. It's on the target. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's on the target. Oh my god. It's a 3. Okay, it's a good guess. It's a 3. Come on. I am never beating the Gru allegations.
Never beating the Gru allegations, man.
That is a 3. Very nice. Taking us to 5 points
God.
with 5 cards remaining in the round. Very nice. It's always a fun card. I thought Gru would tick you up slightly. I could never. I wasn't sure if it was based off my own opinions or if I was going off the meme of it all.
Yeah, I didn't read the people in chat that suggested it. But if I told you Dr. Facilier, Lisa, and a couple others suggested it, I think that might have swayed your opinion on it.
All right, we're gonna run bad candy, good candy.
Bad candy, good candy. Oh, we were talking about those saucers earlier. Those flying saucers. The sherbet inside.
You have a sherbet in those?
You missed that? Yeah, it was a whole revelation.
I may have been locked into the game.
Sure, you were locked in.
This 4 right here is what we were aiming for. The card is bad candy, good candy. We need to give Corey a hint to get him to put the dial right onto that blue 4. It got said like 5 times. Look, I can't hear every word that said 5 times, okay? That's unreasonable.
Actually, you can't hear any of them.
All right, I am setting down the board. I'm closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Because they're all in chat.
KT Bug, what the hell is an M&M bar? I've never heard of that.
You ever heard of M&M bar?
Is it just like a Hershey's bar with M&Ms in it?
It was like limited time, I think. At least from what I've seen.
Actual answer, I like the answer of Swedish Fish from Messy Mama. I also like Kit Kat from Shit Dogger Central.
Okay. Let's go in order here. Swedish Fish. You like to see them, but not that much. You're like, oh, Swedish Fish, yeah, I'll have them. And then you have like 3, and then you're like...
3 more, please.
You're like, that was all right. I guess I'll have 3 more, sure, why not? Kit Kat, Never speak my language. In terms of the Hershey chocolate, Kit Kat is my favorite. All right. Kit Kats, fun fact, inside of Kit Kats are made with ground up Kit Kats.
Well, we got a chicken and egg situation going on.
So I'm
now.
saying, what came first? The first Kit Kat was awful.
Wait, do we have a bootstrap paradox in the Kit Kat factory?
Oh my god, a grandfather paradox in the Kit Kat factory.
And final one from Lisa Starr and Larissa. Or Larissa said it somewhere else, I think. Hairborough teddy bear gummies.
They get the sugar-free ones though, you're in for a nightmare. Nightmare. You eat some sugar-free Haribo gummies. They're just alright. I like the cherry ones specifically are my favorite. But I'm not like fiending after them. They're not like the craziest thing ever. I'll put it. Swedish Fish and Kit Kat has me kind of like here. Yeah, it's all like here. They're all good candy. I wouldn't say no to them. Top Nerd Gummy Clusters. S tier. Again, let's talk about Maltesers. I like hard candy in general, so Jolly Ranchers and Starburst. Starburst, Starburst are a little chewier, but I tend to suck on Starburst. Get the juice out. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in there.
All right, let's see. Bad candy, good candy. Whew. Okay, still on the target. That is a 2. Very nice. Undershot a little bit.
Starburst, goated. That might be my favorite candy is Starburst.
Really?
Love Starburst. Especially the Oops All Red one. Oh.
That is...
Fruit Punch, watermelon.
That is the best. That is the best kind of Starburst. I'm not a huge fan of Starburst in general. Well, we are down to 4 cards remaining.
Yeah, Mr. Mallow Cups.
I'm a huge chocolate guy. I love
it. It is true. I'm more fruity hard candy. You're more like chocolate bar.
Yeah. Basic to hipster.
Basic to hipster.
With sweet tart ropes. Those are fun. I like those.
I got nothing against them. Basic to hipster. Chat, that right there is where the blue 4 is. Give me some clues I can give to Mark to get him to guess. Basic to hipster. Basic to hipster. One last time. That is your placement. I'm going to cover up your board in a second. Ooh, Charlie, I really like that one. I am going to close the board. Mark, you can look now. Tumblr. The website.
Okay, so that's basic white girl shit. So that's pretty basic. I don't think it's the most basic. I think it's pretty basic. Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Chat wants some variation of this. I'm gonna read the three ones I've seen. A beanie, a slouch beanie, specifically my beanie.
Jimmy Bean?
Jimmy Bean.
Specifically your beanie. So beanies beanies are hipster look, aren't they? Ugg boots are basic. Beanies hipster. Tumblr's not hipster. Tumblr's basic. I'm so confused. Like, I think you have a hipster look going on right now. I could imagine you sitting in a coffee shop, like a Starbucks with a laptop, with his exact getup, typing up your thesis about how vampires are related to communism.
See, it's so funny because that is such not my vibe. Maybe the vampire communism one, because that would be a really funny video essay. But everything else you said, not my vibe.
Am I on the hipster side now? I don't know. Maybe
Don't do Corey like that. Thank you.
It's the get up. Maybe it's towards the middle then. Okay, I guess I'm more like here.
Let's go with
Tumblr like the rocks. Oh, okay.
Let's go for the very last one. Yeah, I like that. Skinny jeans.
I just might not know what basic and hipster means all that much. Skinny jeans is also a very hipster thing. Like, Tumblr is the most basic white girl thing possible. Tumblr is like here, but everything else you listed is here on the hipster. Hipsters wear skinny jeans. You know, jeans so skinny that like their thighs are popping through the seams as they're sitting at that Starbucks typing about vampire communism.
They cannot be contained.
They cannot be contained. Whatever. It's gonna be dead center, a little bit towards hipster. I'm locked in. We're gonna need to have a discussion after this, Mark.
Listen, he might have did 3 + 2, but in the end, the math got him there.
Let's go! That is a 3, almost a 4. No talk needed, because Mark's amazing at this game. What can we say? What can we say?
I think Charlie brings up the point. I guess I was thinking more Tumblr's 2010s. 2010s Tumblr was a lot more hipster. You're right, nowadays it's a lot more basic white girl on Tumblr, but I think back then it was a lot more hipster. Or at least people who were hipster tend to go onto Tumblr despite being basic white girls. You know what I'm saying?
Tumblr's not basic. What the heck are you talking about? My bad. Tumblr's not basic. Neither's Taylor Swift or pumpkin spice lattes. It's all very unique. Sorry. You gotta be good at one of the games you play, I suppose. Mark thinking Starbucks is hipster is all you need to know. Am I wrong to think Starbucks is hipster?
Yes.
Starbucks is basic.
If we were in the early 2000s, you might be right. But in the year of our Lord, 2025,
But do hipsters not sit in Starbucks and type on their local
they go to a local coffee shop.
Starbucks is basic. Okay, thank you. People are backing me up. Starbucks is basic. Yeah.
What?
Wait.
They're saying it's basic.
Oh, okay. Starbucks. Okay, never mind. I got it flipped off my head. I have no strong opinion on this, to be honest. All right. Starbucks is basic. Good to know.
I have no strong opinion on this, says the guy. Hello, Carmelo.
Not Mark gaslighting us. No. I gaslit myself. Let's be clear. Next card. Benefits you, benefits everyone. We are down to 3 cards remaining. We are at 10 points. Starbucks is basic, but local coffee shop is hipster.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Mark just doesn't know. He's not built like that.
Starbucks near me is always full of hipsters. Okay, all right. Spittin'. Silly and Mark are synonyms. Oh, come on. This 4 right here is what we're aiming for. The card is benefits you, benefits everyone.
They call it a Mark Goose.
What?
A Mark Goose.
Mark Goose?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because you're a silly goose.
Oh, yeah. All right, benefits you, benefits everyone. We got there.
Fucking understand.
Explain your joke. We need to give Corey a hint to get him to put the red dial right onto this blue 4. The card is benefits you, benefits everyone. It's an interesting one. Closing it up. Corey, you may look.
Woo.
Benefits you, benefits everyone. Let's see. You know what, user, I'll go with it. I'll say vaccines.
But if it's everyone, dude, herd immunity. You ever heard about that?
Also say Ans's hint of shopping local.
Shopping local benefits everyone. It benefits everyone. I'll tick it up, not all the way, because vaccines definitely benefit you the most, but it does benefit everyone. Shopping local, it benefits you because you get better deals, but it does benefit everyone.
Final one from Chill Pup, going to therapy.
And again, that one's more you specifically. I mean, it does help. If you're in high spirits, you're not going to take it out on people around you, which will benefit everyone, but it's mostly for you, which has me a lot more over on the other side. But those 2 that you mentioned before definitely benefits everyone. So because of that, I'm going to even it out. Boom, dead center. I'll lock it in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Vaccines are for you. Yes, herd immunity is a benefit, which is why it's not maxed out on the U side. But
Okay, but
vaccines are
shopping
for you.
local?
Yeah, you know, benefits you, get good deals. Supports the community. Once again, shopping local is not a benefits everyone thing. It's your community. So I can understand it being a little bit to the benefits everyone side, but it's definitely more middling.
Okay, fair enough.
You're already maxed out of vaccines. I knew I wasn't going anywhere with that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, yeah, that is a miss. Shopping local is often more expensive, TBH. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's the other thing. It doesn't really benefit you that much.
It's often in a position where, like, I know the local people, so it's a very more direct benefit that I'm seeing. But, you know, it happens. It happens.
Fair enough, fair enough. That was a fast one. That might have been one of our fastest rounds we've ever had.
Yes. All right, 2 cards remaining. 2 cards remaining. Our next card is going to be genuine person, phony person.
Genuine person, phony person.
Yes.
All right.
It was a tough card. It was a tough one. Therapy was a good one.
No, I get the vaccine one. It's all good. But for me, it's just herd immunity, man. Instant rip. It's more expensive because they don't have Chinese chop shops mass production. That 4 is not visible. Let me spin it again. There we go. Genuine person, phony person. For these type of ones, we like to keep it more fictional characters just to keep it light. But, you know, if you have a good one, I'm not gonna stop you. Not gonna stop you. Alright, genuine person, phony person. I'm going to take 3 from chat. I'm gonna cover it up. Mark, you can look. First one. I did say fictional, but if I said if they have a good one, I'll take it regardless, and this is a good one. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Facilier? Dr.
No.
Phil Cillier?
No.
Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil.
Bald guy with a mustache?
Bald guy with a mustache.
He wasn't Steve Harvey.
I'm gonna throw bricks through your window.
I think he's a pretty darn phony person. I don't particularly care for Dr. Phil. I think he exploits a lot of vulnerable people. I think the help that he provides is questionable at times, even though he does do some good. He's a reality TV show host. He's phony.
All right. Next up, I'll give family vloggers.
Boom! Maxed out answer. Absolute maxed out answer. Televised child cruelty channels. Yeah. Absolutely maxed out. There is very little you could say for a third hint to get me to tick it up at all.
And you know what?
Multiple states are passing bans on family vlogging because of how harmful it is.
I like this one a lot. Mall Santas.
Look. In vacuum. I put Mall Santas here, but family vloggers was said, so I'm here. And so I have to go by the logic of, hey, wait, you're not Santa, you phony.
What?
You're the phoniest person I know.
No.
I'm locked in. Let's see it.
Okay, well, oops on the family vloggers one.
Child Abuse Central.
You're right. Don't paint me as the bad guy here.
Family vloggers fleeing states as they ban them one after another to go to refuge states to continue abusing their children.
I didn't know that,
vlog.
to be fair.
Okay, all right.
All right.
I need to study your brain, Mark.
Chat, when he's long dead, we'll get in there, figure out what's going on.
Family vloggers would have me maxed out too, lol. For like moral reasons, I knew it probably wasn't maxed out. I had to put it maxed out.
That's fair. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, not a fan
Honestly,
of family vlogging.
Yeah.
All right, one card remaining in this round of
JJ, you're good.
cooperative wavelength. Let's go.
I'd like to think some of them are genuine. Hopefully.
Genuine.
I think if I'm able to wake up tomorrow and not feel existential dread, I need to imagine at least a few of them are good.
Okay. All right.
Let me have that. The world's already collapsing around me, Mark. Let me have that.
I am mixing up the board. Mark's like, what's next, Corey? Gonna kick puppies?
I'm the villain, sure. Paint me as that.
Underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do. Whatever you need, Corey, wink face. They all moved to Utah. That's unfortunate. Underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
If they all move to Utah, all I'm saying is that makes the target zone a lot smaller.
Isn't this stream abusing Corey? For the sake of not being banned, I am obligated to answer no.
Chat, if they're all moving to Utah, I'm okay with only having 49 states. We can get rid of one.
Jay, thank you for specifying from Lizzie's comment. Jesus Christ. All right, Corey, you may look. I need to be careful with this. Dr. Cillier did say you guys need to stop attacking Swifties. Don't want to have to find a new channel after they cancel you.
Okay.
So I mean this as no insult at all. I really enjoy Taylor Swift and her music. This is just a funny interaction. The card is underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do. Lizzie said Taylor Swift. And then Jay quickly specified listening to Taylor Swift. Like, okay, all right, that's a good distinction. Underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do. Earl of Haas says nightclubs, which I quite like. KT Bug says again. I just thought it was a funny interaction. Okay, I thought it was
swung
funny.
me very fast there. I think nightclubs are overrated. This is coming from someone who, if they got put into a nightclub, would probably be their literal hell on earth. Very introverted person. Do not like loud, noisy places, alright?
And final one, walking on a beach. Stepping on a beach.
Freaking hate beaches, dude.
Stepping on a beach.
I hate. So my ankles are fucked. You know this. My ankles are so fucked beyond belief. Physically, I got a doctor diagnosis that said I am unable to ever roller skate or ice skate. That's how fucked my ankles are. So I don't quite like walking on the beach very much, alright?
You may not have known this. They don't actually roller skate on the beach. So you're good.
Yeah, but the ice skate though. Ice skating on the beach.
Ice skate. Is that too old of a SpongeBob reference, or do people get that one still?
It might be. It might be too old. I hate the beach for one reason, the sand. Also the sand, and Bunny May knows me. Love beach towns. I hate the sand. So yeah.
Gets everywhere.
Gets everywhere. It's wrong. Of course. Irritating.
Not
Gets
too old.
everywhere.
Okay, thank goodness. No, it's hip.
I'm locked in.
Locked in, underrated thing to do, overrated thing to do.
I took it up that much because if I'm walking on the beach, that means I'm in a beach town. That's.
Taylor Swift is not that overrated, in my opinion.
I was going for the fucking beach clue in the nightclub.
Nightclub?
Swifties, you know, go off.
Nightclub is just like an average thing for people to do. Some people do it, some people don't. It's just like, oh, a night out. People don't think too much of it.
I'm sorry, but you said the two things I hate most in life. And you expected me to make it middling?
Yeah, I was biased because I'm like, the beach. I love the beach.
That's true. He only thinks about himself.
Stepping on the beach. Well, we are now out of cards, meaning our final score for this round of cooperative wavelength is going to be 10.
10! Wow.
We're going to play another round of Codenames. I don't know. I think we have time. We could do one more round of Wavelength or a round of Codenames. We could put it to another poll. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I think we do Codenames.
Think we do Codenames?
I think we do Codenames.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll switch to Codenames. I'm going to pull out the How to Play Wavelength rulebook to see how we did for scoring a big old 10. What we get is not bad, not great, but not bad. Woo! Woo! Can you do the detective game? Yes, we are about to do that right now.
I'd do Wavelength, but another round of Wavelength is going to take us like 30-40 minutes.
You right. You right. Codenames is a little quicker.
Codenames, we can bang out a game of Codenames in 20 minutes.
Yes, yes. Can you erase the board for me as I start to get set up here? Set this. We're on board 7. To prep board 8.
It's me this time.
To you this time, yes.
Me this time. I gotta go now. See y'all on Monday. Later. Shit Talk Central. Love that name.
See you soon. It is a good name.
Monday at 6 p.m. EST, by the way. We normally stream at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time.
Where'd the blue marker go?
Blue marker is right. Yeah. You set the board already, yeah?
Yes. Ooh, but hold on, flip back.
Whoop.
I need to turn on Codenames in general. There we go.
Hey! Swag.
All right, we are back playing Codenames. If you...
Oh, there's two of the same word on this board.
One of them will be ham. Ham time, ham.
Pipe, double pipe.
Double pipe?
Double piped up on a Friday afternoon? That's crazy.
All right.
That's crazy.
Let's...
Jay says, I love watching you guys. Love it when you're here. Evelyn says it's 1 a.m. for me when you stream. That's why we're trying to stream a little earlier today, given our UK and our just European in general viewers.
Ham.
Double piped up crying emoji. Double piped up on a Friday afternoon.
Come on.
No, we are no longer double piped up.
Well, if you need a refresher, how we play this game is that there are 25 words on this 5x5 grid. Among them, there are 9 blue field agents that we are looking for. I'll hold up the little cards as a prop. There are 9 of these blue guys that we are looking to discover. And how do we discover them, you might ask? Well, Corey right here is our spy master. He is the only person who knows which of these words belong to which team, which belong to the blue team, which belong to the red team, which ones are just misses. He's going to give us 1-word clues that connect to some of these words on this board. He will also provide a number that tells us how many words his hint connects to. So just for instance, if he were to give the hint, let's see, I'm trying to glance at this one and think of something real quick. If he said warm for 2, we might be looking at spring. Was spring on this board? I thought I saw spring somewhere. No, it was ping, not spring. Never mind. If he said, oh, spring is on this board. If he said spring for 2, we'd be looking for 2 words on this board connected to him. If he said warm for 2, we'd be looking for 2 words on this board connected to the word warm. So we might go with spring and
I don't think spring is on this. Oh yeah, it is. Right, I lied. I'm a dirty liar.
Spring and I forget the other one I was looking at. Day. Day could be warm. Even bed could be warm. Bed. Yes, spring's down the bottom. Thank you. And if we think, this connects enough to the hint that Corey gave us, we will guess it, and it will either turn out to be a blue, a red, could be a miss, or in the worst case scenario, it'll be the dreaded assassin that will immediately end the game, causing us to lose.
And then you die!
And springs are in a bed. That is correct.
All right, I got upset for 3.
Upset is tummy on the board. All right, so Corey's telling us there are 3 words on this board related to upset. Broken, whatever. Messy Mama's done playing this game. They said, whatever. No, they're probably going for that word on the board. I like whatever. Nightmare, broken, ham for Hamgate, Fortnite.
We're back.
Could be it. I think broken makes the most sense. Corey, show me broken.
Show you. Broken.
Woo! Very nice. Very nice. That is 1 of our 9 field agents discovered. Whatever makes the most sense next.
Yeah, whatever.
Show me whatever.
Whatever.
Woo! Very nice. 2 discovered right off the bat. I don't think it's ham. I really don't think it's ham. I don't think he's referencing Hamgate with this one. Nightmare. Yeah, you get upset from a nightmare. That makes it. I like that a lot. Corey, show me nightmare.
Nightmare.
Nightmare. That is 3 of our blue field agents discovered.
You can always guess again.
We could. I'm not going to. I choose pass.
All right. He chooses the coward's way out.
Can you change the agents to be Mark and Corey agents? We can do that, actually. That's possible.
You'd have to be the red team.
I guess I'd have to.
Oh, we can make Board Ghost the assassin. And use the little ghost icon. Ooh.
Oh, that'd be funny. Wait a second, am I crazy or are you guys early? We are early today. Yes, we did a noon stream for us, 5 p.m. London.
I'm gonna break some hearts today, I think.
No, don't do it. Come on, man, don't do it.
It's not that. It's not that.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do ham.
Nah, I'm getting rid of Fortnite.
No, almost as bad.
Almost.
Ham Mary, because he'd be upset if you didn't guess it. Earl of Haas and Chillpup both say Skibidi. Like, they said it at the same time, meaning that I don't think they collaborated on that. They both independently thought Skibidi and typed it out. Yeah, Mark and Corey agents could be quite fun, and that's relatively easy to change once I have the asset. Not Fortnite. We're on the same wavelength. Corey doesn't know how to trigger that graphic.
We're on the same. Nope. I went 1 over to see if it was there. Wasn't.
It's 2 over.
We're on the same.
Skibidi.
We're on the same Skibidi.
And hey, look, it's over top the Codenames board this time.
He did
Erlapah says we're on the same toilet.
No, no, no!
That's enough of that. Yeah. Ooh, I saw some. Yo, Chill Pup sent 5 roses. Thank you so much, Chill Pup. Real. What the skibidi? They grow up so fast. All right. There are.
You know, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna have to cheat a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm only cheating because if we weren't on TikTok, I'd be able to say it.
Okay.
All right.
Classic Corey cheating.
Classic Corey cheating.
Nah, the focus, come back.
Put a little asterisk next to it, a little star.
You can turn the music down a little, sure. Let's see. What? I was doing it through foobar.
Yeah, it's fine. Do like 2 decibels there.
Slide it.
Yeah, make it big first.
I don't know how to make it big. Okay. Is that better?
All right. Again, I'm gonna cheat a little bit with this one, chat, but no, the only reason I'm cheating is because TikTok won't let me give the hint I actually want to give. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna say for 2, grass asterisk the smoke kind.
Ah, grass, the smoke kind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't see the board anymore. Is blunt on this board again? Zen, maybe? Corey's feeling zen when he's on that Zaza. Zen, okay. Makes sense to me. Corey, show me zen.
Zen. Pew!
This Zaza, you got me so lit, dude. I'm seeing colors.
I'm hearing sounds out here.
All right, zen is good. Outside, maybe? Because you would smoke outside. Pipe? Oh, it's pipe. Oh, pipe, yeah. Wait, do you smoke that in a pipe? I'm not too familiar with this game here. Corey doesn't smoke outside, come on.
That's what the indoors are for.
Okay, all right, you use a pipe. Corey, show me a pipe. Boop, woo, that is 5 field agents discovered out of 9. You can, lol.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Corn con, baby. Is corn on the board? All right, what's the last one? Corey knows. Corey does in fact know. Okay, hear me out on this. You're on that Zaza, you get the munchies. You go to the fridge and you see a big ham.
I should point out it was for 2.
Oh, it was for 2? I thought it was for 3.
It was for 2.
All right, I'll pass then.
You're gonna pass?
Take a bite right through the ham.
Okay. All right. You're passing, I reveal a red card. I'm gonna reveal...
Bunny May says yes.
I'm gonna reveal night.
Night, okay. Some people were saying, they weren't saying night, but they're saying bed because they get eepy. That does make sense. We could consider bed, even though we only said it for 2. Could be one of those things where he's connecting it to 2 different things. This happens sometimes. Ham Mary, no Ham Mary. We'll do it next time. Okay?
I'm gonna go with...
He didn't reveal ham, folks. That's a clue in and of itself. It is. It very well could mean it's the assassin. It is entirely possible that Ham is the assassin.
Meat for 0, meat for 0!
Which is fair. He hears us talking about Ham and scheming and not doing it, so it's probably just a miss or blue.
Fantasy for 2.
I'm fantasizing about that ham. Yeah, he would say meat for 0. Okay, fantasy for 2. Unicorn, I'm looking at. Unicorn makes a whole bunch of sense. See a bunch of unicorns. Spring, why spring? Corey, show me unicorn.
Unicorn! Woo! Does Corey believe birds are real? No, they're government spy drones. The internet went all over this. Guys, if you're online as much as me, you would see the research. There are government spy drones. They're cute ones that I want to capture and keep in my house.
Penguins are pretty fantastic. Triangle. Fantasy triangle, like the Triforce. Bermuda Triangle.
The Triforce.
Ping.
Zelda. Link. Yeah.
The fact that there's still 4 animals on the board is crazy. Yeah, it's probably messing Corey up a good bit. Fantasy for 2. When you go to bed and you have dreams, it's a type of fantasy. Bed fantasy. Kiwis because they aren't real. Fantasy is ham. I'm not really convinced on any of these. Wait, through? Is that how you pronounce that word? Or is it thorough? Through?
Thorough. Or no, that's through.
It's through. Okay. What if you go through the Narnia closet into the fantasy world? Anyone? Anyone? Is that what he was going for? Daydream. Yo, Willie G sent a heart me. Thank you so much. Daydream, I'm actually pretty convinced on. Day fantasy, fantasy day. Alright, I'm not super convinced, so I was going to pass, but I'm not going to pass because we're going to ham marry. Corey, show me ham.
Show you ham!
Woo! Let's go! Let's go! And then I'm feeling pass. I'm really feeling pass here. I'm going to pass. Bed fantasies means something else. Oh. Oh.
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I thought it meant like having a dream when you're in your bed.
Oh, no. You're dreaming all right. You are dreaming.
Corey now only has to connect 2 more words and reveal a red one.
I'm going to reveal bed.
It was not bed. It was not bed fantasies. What does it mean when you say for 2 or for 3? The number that Corey gives is how many words on this board are connected to the hints that he gives. So when he said fantasy for 2, that means we're looking for 2 words on this board that were related to fantasy. We found unicorn, but we may still be missing one. Maybe it was ham, but I don't find that likely. We're probably missing 1 word on this board related somehow to fantasy. Anyone else wonder what Corey's hair looks like? I've only ever seen him in a hat. Charlie, I've known him for 16 years. Oh my god! This is the first time I've ever seen Corey's hair!
That's so not true. I've just started wearing beanies like in the past year and a half.
No, you do it every winter. You do it every winter after Christmas.
That's, well. Yeah, but you don't see my hair then for other reasons.
Yeah. We do a charity event every Christmas where one of the goals for donations is to shave Corey's head in some weird pattern or funny thing. And he's gotten some bad ones over the years.
You know what? We're at a lower viewership today. If at the very end of stream, for those who stay, I'll see if I can pull up a picture of one of them.
Wow, okay, alright. This doesn't feel right. Yo, Chill Pop sent 12 roses. Thank you so much.
Chet, do you want to know the secret as to why I wear so many beanies? You know the secret? I'm just too lazy to do my hair before stream every day. That's the only reason why. That's it. I'm just too lazy to do my hair.
Gotta stay on stream. Mark, can you put a beanie on now? No.
No. Yo, what's up, Cornelian?
Yo, holy moly. Good to see you, Cornelian. I feel like it's been a little while. I can actually watch now. Yes, we're early tonight. Well, we're gonna try to start incorporating in more early streams, maybe 1 a week.
I'd like to, maybe we talk about doing the Friday early ones.
Yeah.
Friday early ones. We are getting close to the end of stream though, so unfortunate timing. We're glad to have you nonetheless. Mark? Mm-hmm. Gladiator for 2.
Gladiator for 2. Put 2 lizards in a bowl, armor them out with tinfoil and nails, and you have 2 gladiators. I'm thinking lizard. Sling. Mark, have you ever tried parting hair in the middle instead of the side? You don't want to see that. Hold on, how do I even do that?
I'm gonna start digging for this image now.
I don't think this is a good look on me. I don't think this is good. Thumb war. Sling, I like a lot. I do think sling is good. Corey, show me sling.
Ooh!
Ooh, not sling. Not sling, okay. Maybe outside, thumb, and sentence. Like, why thumb? You would have said war if there's a thumb war, not a thumb gladiator.
Alright.
Outside. Netherlands mentioned. What the frick?
I'm going to say...
Even Mark's middle part is a side part. Is it? I'm just following my calic.
I'm going to reveal for the red team. Outside.
Okay, not outside either. I'm not a fan of the middle part.
Let's go with...
Middle part is with your nose. Thanks, king. Thumbs down. Doesn't the king give the thumbs up or down at the gladiator match? I was not actually familiar with that. Maybe.
Go death for 2.
Death for 2. Death sentence. Death sentence. Yeah. Want to talk about rings? No. Chat had enough of me talking about rings. Death sentence. Triangle. Slug. Shotgun. Okay, but these had to have been related to gladiator. Sentence, could get a sentence to the gladiator pits. Does that make sense for both? Why triangle? Death triangle? Thumb death? Sentence and thumb? Corey, show me sentence first, then we can talk.
Sentence!
Alright, that makes a whole lot of sense. Bermuda Triangle, that is such a stretch though, to say Bermuda Triangle for death. Thumb is a good idea, why? Death Day, like Doomsday, the thumb was the death sentence. Deathly Hollows, is hollow on the board? Alright, I'm putting it to a poll. My personal vote is for thumb. I will let that be known. My personal vote is for thumb, but I'm going to set it to a poll for all you triangle enjoyers who might be a vocal majority, or vocal minority. Let's see. Which one? It is going to be between thumb, triangle, any others who we want to put in? Triangle and Deathly Hollows is my thought. Corey's not a big Harry Potter guy. Or Day. I'll add in Day, too. And Lizard.
Chat, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to find you guys the picture for when stream ends.
The poll has started. You have 1 minute to decide between thumb, triangle, Day, and Lizard. Happy Death Day. Corey hates horror movies. And you might be thinking, Happy Death Day wasn't even a horror movie. It was more of just a slasher, really. Still counts. He hates them. Will not watch them. So I do not think it's Happy Death Day.
I don't like getting spookumed. It's quite frank. I think the only horror movie I've watched in the past several years was the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Me, however, I love horror movies, especially bad horror. Blumhouse is one of my favorite production companies ever. What was the one where they had the wishes? Truth or Dare was a really good, so bad it's good horror film. Truth or Dare was good, but there's also one where they made like wishes. It was a monkey paw situation, but I don't think it was strictly a monkey paw. That was another one that was just god awful, but really fun to watch. Tarot was not bad. I'm not familiar with Tarot. All right, the winner is Thumb. Corey, show me Thumb.
Oh, thank God!
Good thing they knew that fact about the thumbs down at the gladiator pits.
Thank God! I can't believe you didn't know that!
Not a big gladiator guy.
It thumbs them down like that when they kill him. I knew Sling was a chance that they were gonna go for it, but how the hell am I connecting sentence and thumb any other way? Because you can't use sentences.
Pencil. You write sentences with a pencil, and then you hold them with your thumb.
Would you have gotten that, chat? On God.
I think they would have.
On God, would you have gotten that?
That was a great clue. No. Text. What was it again that you're connecting?
For what?
The gladiator one. Oh, sentence.
Sentence and thumb, because they sentence them with their thumbs down or up. Either or. One of the two. They hit them with the or the
What about spacebar? Because spacebars you hit with your thumb while writing sentences.
I straight up just didn't think of that. I wasn't that clever. I wasn't clever enough for that, Mark. You beat me.
Text would have been the best clue, as in sentence, and you text someone with your thumbs. Yeah, you know, it's tough. It's a tough game. Corey, what was the assassin?
The assassin was. I don't think it was ever mentioned once. Ping, ping.
I mentioned it once. Not seriously though, but you said fantasy. I went ping.
I missed that.
That could be a fantasy character.
I missed that.
Ping.
Mark, do you have the photo of either the monk cut or the avatar cut? Do you know if you have that one?
Yeah, I probably don't.
I don't have it on this device. I do have the candy cane one.
Okay.
But I would have rather shown the other ones, but I can show that one.
You can put it to Discord later.
That's true. I'll give them a taste now, and the real good stuff will be in the Discord later.
I missed ham.
Let me pull up the candy cane one.
I miss my wife. Have you seen the one, you know, the Invincible meme where it's Nolan going, I think I miss my wife. I love the one who goes, I think I miss $60 games.
Fuck Nintendo, dude. L Nintendo right now.
Post in Discord. Yes, Corey's gonna hold one up the screen now.
I will. This might be the worst one, I think. I think out of all of the ones we've done, because this is the one that looks most like a real haircut, so I don't have the plausible deniability with this one, which is why I hate it the most. But one year we did, if we reached our goal, we went for a candy cane mohawk. The mohawk is not currently up in this picture, but you get to see the candy cane hair. Look at that.
Cover my eyes.
Look at that, baby.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. We did that to Corey's hair for raising $2,000, was it? $2,000 for Alzheimer's
No,
research.
3,000. It was 3,000 because 2,000 was the mohawk, 3,000 was the color.
Okay, yes, we raised $3,000 for Alzheimer's research.
Chat, that was the tamest one, by the way. That was the tamest one. It was my least favorite, but that was the tamest one.
And
I'll see if I can find some of the other ones to put in the chat in Discord.
As a reward for the stream, we did that to poor Corey.
Look, it was bad, but it was for charity, so I live with it. I live with it.
So, yeah, we do the charity event every winter around Christmas time.
Christmas time, baby.
There will be most likely another one coming up this winter.
Good one. If you think these streams are high production and good, you wait till the charity streams.
Yeah, the charity streams are actually very, very high production value.
We normally have to start prepping those like 6 months in advance.
We had, what, like 13 different guests and stuff this year? We had a lot of people this year. Well, that is all we have for you tonight.
The Discord link is in the bio.
Discord link in bio. Corey will post more hair photos there.
Also, the VOD of the charity stream is on our YouTube still, I believe, of this year's.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to go to our YouTube, you can look for a 12-hour-long video. That is the VOD from the charity stream. We go for 12 hours, too. It's quite the event.
Big time.
But that is all we have for you for this afternoon.
Whoa.
We will see you all on Monday.
See you guys on Monday.
All right. See y'all then. Goodbye.
Bye.